this is an opportunity, especially for the Accra fans who haven't seen the team in a very long time, up close and personal, to have a feel of what the senior national team, the Black Stars, is under the
unattached. Coincidentally, like the Ghanaian captain Andrea Hughes on the bench and also not attached to any club at the moment.
Obviously an opportunity for William Jebo to show us exactly what he's made of, despite the fact that he's not got a club.
I had an interesting conversation with the Liberian coach Ansumana Keita yesterday at their hotel when they arrived in Ghana. He's upbeat and very positive about the outcome of this game.
Emraso sir yede midfield action no every Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television live. Ewo on Craning Potemo nyina Kessben 92.9 DSTV channel 364. Go TV channel no more amoje Go TV channel no 121. Sanso don sabe kan or digital television bia multi TV decoder no unsa ebeka Kessben television. Mamu nyina che ene anope mo bia kwaba. Emraso se yesan dia gudi mu nsem no ebro midfield action anything edaso sabe kan on Facebook and YouTube enyina amre no ko enti yen say emre no bebrebe ye ko Tony Montana hona fi ya hwed wa no kakra ede ebre and then so EOP ede emamo 055159993 055159993 move messages no WhatsApp messages mra na yen kan with me dey so emfa emam emra so Montana Tony
what do you know?
Say yeah.
Nyame adom na nso e.
Yoko padum bibia epa.
Yede nyame ase.
Kajagu mame.
Me da ase ne akonya no. Ye ba be som tie ma tie for ene ahefo akwaba ne hensama e koso onkofo e crossian chance FFP South America ho ala World Cup qualifiers no orekodo eno ada games out do timi e ba so na de show yi Brazil match mo di nkunim very late Marquinhos go no ne ma Brazil Asha Kabako a Peru for antimi anti after the game. Brazil interim head coach Fernando Denise also game way na game are not in power. Almost 3 goals. Emu 2 referee and only 1 and a center referee gent na match na emu dinye papa personal atmosphere no very different because last game before Enrano almost Bolivia 5-1 na for expect say commit me anya hwe kwane be 3 there commit me anane Peru emu koye den almost no referee disallow almost offside almost referee say eventually Marquinhos let go no the man Brazil edin kunima also the most important thing is say na deserve a lot of credit on one as a coach no or enjoy game at Brazil for Esha Kabakwa Peru for antimi anti. Now when we said before the game Peru fans no Chroma Nibi almost say yenyan kumade kanche egu nema da server through so said away ya nema Uncle Tenti Mom her Kessben television no we Peru my money be normally name a picture to form and a more country ni just number Brazil and I'm attending kito mwa omenyan kamade obaika Ghana any Portugal World Cup no kwakubo sam so chante Ronaldo to say be on timi go match this year no Ghana obia any nsem sa pepepe ne si enno e ma name or your assist the only goal no on the bokona e ma Marquinhos etimi finishing tenema Peru mama no you know and a show our Kessben television so yanko Bolivia omoni Argentina boy I'm Argentina without Leo Messi no problem I'm share 3 high altitude na match of course no when Mr. Messi one movie na so Argentina din kunim said ye show our Kessben television so he be say Coach Scaloni said DNT and Messi one more game ni be and also oh Messi will prior almost last but one game no 3 minutes to time Messi can say unchanging on enra na Messi say on feeling well enti coach ni can say o man ye part of the match this squad nunti and Leo ye hu nunti player na kasa na ka say no do ne ho mfa no enti match no bi a enye ye eno ne ma Argentina start game ni bowie share 3 and Leo Messi so enti ensisa akan ne bi ye ko friendly game a e course enra Germany shall come in France at Kanubako, sa match no ena Didier Deschamps ono France our national team South friendly game one of course so enra no wo chirema as France omonye used to losing enti omodu nchoba akubi mienu bia na kasina kwakoye pi because omonye used to omo match bi omo ba na omo hye omo ba na omo hye nti Rodi Voller ono ye stop gap coach at my Germany omo de kunim no na ni eje pa coach Didier Deschamps to us say and now more gamer na also mo bo ye anyama basa anya nyama properly nema no a edi ncho next game betimi a prepare we friendly match there na friendly match preparation e dey akomajo game one any kwan so lose ntia no a anya nyama ye next match no betimi aye nyama ye be sa no on Paul Pogba say oh boy no Juve what is say suspend because I confirm the morning at the ball game and I say ade bia watete na on shut down enye munsem pinti ontimi anka more about Paul Pogba and the current situation we and in some Didier Deschamps hetimi e dey atojo nemom oso support no na bibia mentally also playing here very tough na niema esa koye e dey Emma Paul Pogba we and in some Deschamps e dey tujwa Rodivola and on a bench to Mama Germany for Edin Kunim and I said we fought incredibly well because and a must win before this match. Normally so 4-1 man say flake omo asakeno and I say Sankobenya and Kefri ne ekopem October bosomi and Germany be sound so abo omo next game no na omo enya coach abetoto niema aba saade an kebetimi aboa o say eno match no ne France eba wo hia Laka kra Laka no so this oye brave and so no timi enya Laka ntia no a ne mrantie no omo fight Panama Lak eba mo side omo etimi edi nkunim another friendly game eba so Scotland omo any England kwa share 3-1 match team so Jude Bellingham so man of the match said there on the star boy of English football do be anafa 1 goal 1 assist and now oye super after the match no and now credited with man of the match award the performance no na a fire no jet to atopa when him say Joe Cole a former England and Chelsea player also on for pressure into England team we so nanso kwambia so I was England team we a trophy Marco World Cup semi-finals Euros Marco finals every major competition and your semi-finals na a finals in recent tournament kwana na so I was England HBB yente Joko
the England fan now to say that anything other than a trophy that like they've been through the stages, semi-finals, quarter-finals, finals, lost on penalties. Players are they're coming to the boil, they're seasoning. Lots of these lads now will go into the tournament 40, 50 caps. We do have to, and that's not me trying to put pressure on the lads or anything like that. They're there now. They're there.
This is the golden generation.
Yeah.
Forget with Frank and Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
And Paul Scholes. This.
Where Joe Cole former Chelsea and England winger and also where the answer the pressure to England team no so name it's about time a trophy Grimson is so the same show on also retired footballers say or Pundit and also England team now generation speed name way and golden generation don't tell you time mpo and found to baby this current England team no near the golden generation of England also mutimi AGBB na head England team so AGBB yente Grimsones.
Yeah, with Frank and Steven Gerrard,
yeah,
and Paul Scholes. They have got strength and depth. I mean, when we were on the pitch, this is the first time I've seen Jude Bellingham live. When we were in the centre circle, and I'm looking at him. I mean, when I played, I was a big midfield player. I'd be a small midfield player today compared to him. He's got everything. That young boy, he's got absolutely everything. And we saw, when you think at 20 years old, how good can he be as long as he has that steady head on his shoulders. He was outstanding tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about the golden generation. We've had good teams in the past, but there's always been something missing. You could always pick bowls whether we strength in depth. Maybe some generations didn't have a striker. This team. I look through it and look through the squad and the players not here. And it ticks every box: experience, youth, power, pace, winners, leaders. I think it's the best England team I've either played in or seen in my lifetime.
I think it's about. No, remember, I'm a vintage where I can remember you winning the World Cup.
When some Grimsones and Joe Cole and Sam Rania near Basobodia, Eddie Ama England, a national team, no brand new other, to Scotland question by 3 goes to 1. now Mr. Harry Maguire question ho Harry Maguire dey say the obey bia no na nkofo ka ho nsem even before kickoff ye hu Harry Maguire na nkofo start here omatua see the moon say game no dey Harry Maguire obem for even a second part obey from so eno anso na de ni biem on goal eno hye no ho said ye show our Kessben television so nti cross ne ba ya pe say o defend na ball na ball na 9 na ekoto net na the wi ankofo si twetwe no radical no na coach Gary Southgate say ni kwansa mo radical mo gasa mo player English fans na say be omo etimo nkoso no omo ne asa de no na enye fe say player na ne maima nye se bia opposing team nye Scotland for enye omo England for hia ene huru Maguire England for na ka se ne die mu pundits retired players no mu twabo Harry Maguire ni nna no ensem fata yente Gary Southgate.
From a Scotland fan's point of view, I get it, and I've absolutely no complaints with what they did. It's a consequence of ridiculous treatment of him for a long period of time, frankly. And I think our fans recognised, okay, there might be a bit of heat from our own supporters, but we're not going to have it from others getting into him. But it's a joke. I've never known a player treated the way he is, not by the Scottish fans, by our own, commentators, pundits, whatever it is. They've created something that's beyond anything I've ever seen. He's been an absolute stalwart for us in the second most successful England team for decades. He's been an absolutely key part of that. I've talked about the importance of our senior players. He's been crucial amongst that. Every time he goes on the field.
Navarro, former best player of the world, the defender Paulo J. Sabasobodi, you know. I say, Italy team are grow. First game, boy, and Luciano Spalletti and Queen, so a lot of positives. Our game, boy, into Fabio Cannavaro, within the 50th birthday after that, no Italy match. And so a bomb so I did back see Italy game ni more Nenko 4 can one sempa Italy fans no and na goalkeeper Donnarumma omuhuru ni pa omuhuru Donnarumma pa yenko na yenhwe ni din e ball line up so na that goal edem Italy fans na hura omuhuru Donnarumma yenti kakra.
Pen started with
Way Italy. Omangasa goalkeeper and a mubu no enra ne din ebeto screen say or started the safest pair of fans edema Italy no started who omuhuru ne say after the game Italy players ni bi akondemo omangasa mu own fans and man omoye 2-goal hero Fratesi or see the see enra and try you cry na very shameful or say honestly or share 2 goals there then so before the game a hura fans ni huru Donnarumma during the game and after the game they see any nano enya dia e betimi aboa kra now nim say Vicario Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper enra na on the bench edema Italy and also the message about one thing say empempi won say obi huru obi a na away team no ana omo huru opposing player na so say Italy for nankasa ebe huru omangasa goalkeeper de adabra kan nyema no entwe Donnarumma onye strong na nkoso and that goal post mu enfa ema Italy na me aduma weekend way and Milan derby no boss Inter Milan 9 points AC Milan 9 points omumienu enso ana Asia na players from from Milan no doctors no work omo medically omo yom hojuma den baako Kalulu ono the prepare and e baye and afei Olivier Giroud and Kalulu and Giroud AC Milan for no work celebrate players be available for Milan derby this weekend Barcelona what do me say and run beto dwa so Lukaku ono na ka kire Jeremy Doku say team pewa menko Chelsea ka Jeremy Doku ne de na wan na adwen say oba be sina kan de ma Chelsea enra and na so beto dwa say Lukaku amame ne free Belgium ono ka kire Jeremy Doku say there be menko Chelsea mama born up na we ye ko Man City ampani ampa Emma Jeremy Doku sisa na adwene na ne Chelsea for din koma wie until say offer video na only the countryman Lukaku din koma na Lukaku say he menko Chelsea Man City no na Chelsea fans na dwa pass Lukaku na wo sa na be wa team no be so be bo obompa omoni ye yenya darling boy bebe fa no so na obo akwada na so ama sese boy na kwakowie e wo Man City omo aso ye Manchester United omo unveiling a new sponsor na Snapdragon and Man United new sponsorship deal omo enya a year about a world record £60 million 1 year and omo etua e di Man United now we say players naga say Snapdragon no na ebi mpo enima de crawl ye Man United players no e be some Snapdragon e den na P9 nim yenti.
Have you ever heard of Snapdragon?
No.
A Snapdragon?
Sorry, I don't know.
What is this?
Mas o que é isso? Coloca o dedo no telefone.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Well, a small thing can engine everything up.
Very impressive.
I use technology every single minute.
I like to use my phone to communicate.
Speak to my mum between 2 and 3 hours a day, which seems a lot. It's not that much.
When I am cooking, I listen to music.
Never kakra United players be some about Snapdragon. You say a communication device using the tenium what they communicate ti o use nyema obia o incline about IT dia uhia saade na United players no dodo na bi mpo enim adekro wonu say Harry Kane ko Bayern Munich enche na say ka senior players ye about 3 players just some kasa dressing go bia ye din emomutia Harry Kane or one of them or enche na so nam say oye senior player nti the moment we bia na no na dressing room na ye din ma no your main captain we pra etim pempi Bayern Munich dressing room no oni ho Harry Kane ababe one of the senior players okasa obia enso tie Hosulu enra ohiti ego Emma Spain omishe 6 na wonim say the form no osro pa ko Spain no matches to bowling nyina na oto atena ama Madrid pa gidi say and the form no before international break o she goal and afi enra so san so she goal na che say eye weekend way obesan so sia kai hopefully beto atena e de Amalos Blancos afi Barca aso eye ana yeko wonim say Rafinha obey available Barca any Betis game Barca this weekend then so and I'm so called Brazil obey fly from South America about Europe no e better take time entie bimpa ochina no betimi aba ochina so ya wada efia de twantem na weekend match no Barca team Javi or contemplate say enkwada no na ebia obey sati omo ama Rafinha every bench about onya taking a decision nemum aya adwena ba ne trima ono so contemplating enra e ke gondugan okopraye wabra Germany Esha Kabiano France atimu ba kono ye bought 21 minutes per and a captain Emma Germany Diamond Shaft e ke gondugan ono ne te forma enre prano e ha ne pama game no ono enso timi free mu Cancelo say ono de obolon and de ama Barca nenso opese otena eche after loan deal no Anka City enye ne di permanent no nsina kan biem enfama Barca omo club no Trevor Chalobah Chelsea player no nim say before the line dey transfer ni close no onya a lot of offers Nottingham Forest eba na so ye or turn it down Bayern Munich eba ye omo ne Chelsea din komo wie na so ka say o stay no one fight for the position e Chelsea Leandro Trossard or the big statement and Mikel Arteta eno onim say Red Devils of Belgium I'm winning heavily, almost 5. On also she go enti or catch a coach say so opportunity no kwan ba no starting kwan the area anatena no obetimi ato Arsenal fans no pogidi pass say also Trossard started some of the games at Arsenal or football club no this weekend Everton and Arsenal for and Asia na Gary Lineker also club Liverpool player bi onyuso ne ye senko bono e the right position and kebeko yi pa Lineker or your former Barca former England national team player so say or some Trony and also Trent Alexander-Arnold no or the qualities na on your right back also Debbie on your right back or a midfielder anti coach co-op on your GDA e born as a midfielder Liverpool benyan fa so pi e woni munti only in right back or defensively or your poor non-fan midfield offensively or your better Liverpool benyan so fa so when and in summer Gary Lineker the atuja award winner and also ni ejina na ye den kofo ekro so nsem no wada Roma
Okay. Montana de Tony
award winner.
Yemfa NCA Nafi free chine kona do ababo no nyina amanfo omdo mo ho abrew na wanya omo no omo ho nsem no o de abreyen messages no enso mo de eba bidafo ebe transfer nchekra nafi eba bansem no krankra enso de amamo midfield action Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra Kwame Mickey,
the one and only general.
Sebiaye.
Nyamiadum, and they were done for power.
Oh, yes.
Nedi obe cancer power.
Nis somebody bia the can follow. And then a special day. Dada
Kusi.
Mi chocho mucho. Yes. And then Dada Kusi birthday. It's so special to me.
Intended the same pound.
Dear wishing happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
na Nyankopon Shano. Onyane kese se de bia me ka kire no. Nafi
kese baby.
Na kuma so ade bia no. Nyankopon onye emfa.
Kese baby.
O ze Dada o ya doye.
Ande number 1. Sentre madam for no.
Tu ya se o ya no. Nti Nyankopon to nsem mo na untimi ne adoye no. Enso mo. Mama na hodin enso emayen. Okay, Dada Kusi. The more Dada Kusi mfoni kakra ni. What's going on?
Me penny
special person bi kra the message the abre say Dada Kusi will show happy birthday. Nakopon o say onya okese special person on hwan mama ya owo UK I say oh she happy birthday Nyankopon shira na onyo kese emfama ewiase enyina yenyina wo studio ha nyina obia so we show rage keep fit for onafofo na ebusuafo nyina so I will show happy birthday. Okay, enti ye de besia na later ehun sensem pi enso ye de abre amanfo na de na wo de bre ne Dada.
Come on, Tom.
Okay, the phone no. Oh, nice one. Dada Kusi.
Champion Kusi.
Yes.
And obviously for man.
With my friend Dada Mukwala.
Yes,
with my friend Dada Abednego Tete. With my friend Dada Hafiz Konkoni. With my friend Dada Kashala.
Masa, edina uboni ye chebibio.
Okay.
Omo nyina striker so.
No.
Debbie.
Omo boss no striker.
Omo.
No good far. Mama ya so happy birthday. Yes. And so Dada Lukaku. Yes.
Dada Ronaldo.
Yes. You trust.
Dada Ronaldo.
You go.
Forward to the Fabi, come on. Dada Lewandowski.
Dada Jackson.
Nicolas Jackson. Dada Sadio Mane.
Okay. Special happy birthday wish you. Baby, I see you from
happy birthday.
Okay. Yango.
Chia about powder ne powder papa you so chia about powder ne bi now you so chia about powder ne bi no na betimi aboa wo ayesisi yawe dro usisi problem bia wo bia no wo yusu ochia about powder ebetu ase e de amount na ayesisi yawe na free no when any STD bia when white or menstrual pain koko na how pressure na how empama gudie no na wonya ade anaso libido e wo fom wo bia wo stroke now also dear watchia herbal powder divine hope herbal center and a diabe just any drugstore chemical shop be abekobiano obenye biato your number is 0591 565557 0591 565557 obetiba freyen one number way so the Great Israel Educational Complex sukua Abba Sabrobia de Bano Elco from nursery to JHS. From nursery to JHS. Obano ontia admission fee. Odobanu ko suku. And the Great Israel Educational Complex ontia suku fees. Ontia aye admission fee. Dohiane kanti. Transportation so yɛbɛyɛ ɛde ama wo ɛno nti ɛna meka for the Great Israel Educational Complex ɛde ama wo from nursery 1 nursery 2 class 1 up to class 6 JHS 1 up to JHS 3 we obi a admission so de ama ba akonya ne da hɔ after academic year no the best student obetu kwan akwama no ne Canada, UAE or Turkey on any parents and nunti also do banuko the Great Israel Educational Complex your number is 0533 304 603 0533 304 603 and that's 0533 287 404 0533 287 404 obetima frey one number way so Niwat Scientific Clinic and Diagnostic Services Dr. Nimono Dr. Nimo Jumedia Wodino Obabwa enum kankan de enye enum to be a WhatsApp problem be an emane how Fako Niwat Scientific Clinic and Diagnostic Services Dr. Nimo na unresolved this problem no enfamao obi a womb problem o womb no problem womb Dr. Nimo and also the corner say womb problem no yebetu ase e de amount ama wona ope no won sentimi akebi wo ye bema no enye adwuma ye enunti yare awodo na adokoro bema no fako ni wa scientific clinic na yenye yare ni free o enfama obi a rheumatism obi a sotia na ete obi a wo yesisi yare wo ulcer wo stroke wo diabetes ni what scientific clinic and diagnostic services yawa tonsu Monaco Junction yani dansu rabang no etinhwe animu yawa cycle in crime inside Fotorama ya Bengal Police Station no yani NS Chemist in etinhwe animu your number is 0244 087 687 0244 087 687 free number way so Consolidated Bank of Ghana CBG Korea CBG for kwan na CBG ene banga wamo ba business na we no etimi aye kese ede amount shane so ko CBG na ko be business plus account ni bi ho na fe ya boa business bia we bia no emu abie ede amount so wakoto store dan wo to store ni wie no akasa be fanyema ede gum anase oye school owner hospital asori anase we club association bia ena opesika ede ye adwuma could be a business plus account ni bi was CBG ena kwa business kitwa na we no ye betima mana kese ede amount T74 Totina 74 enu ni edu wasam nom T74 en boost immune system no immune system na wode bemu a yare bi ntimi mbo asoja fo meko ntokwa amount abra yare pese ka woto no enu ni immune system no enu ntia wasam wode bem sa wode bebemu a eye T74 wanu mawie no na koma wahoden na make corrections awodo yare a ehaw obi a wo cancer wo chest problem wo kidney problem wo liver problem wo heart problem wo pressure no wo so wo sugar level no wo so wo prostate no wo problem wo any chronic disease wo bo one sa enko diabetes na wa eye T74 and what's on 74 your number is 0246 073 498 obetima friend one number way so Franco Trading Enterprise aton Nokia phone Samsung phone iPhone smart television unya tabletop fridge and also your Franco air condition CCTV camera and a pebiato a Franco Trading Enterprise your brand is outdoor you will be our doom aye ben aye challenge bookshop obahwa ubehu yen enso ebo home Levels Herbal Limited and the Levels natural capsules no ade abedwaso Copper Levels natural capsules ni binum nanom Levels natural capsules ni bia enu ne betimi aboa ebeboa ma bema wetimi aperform ye ebeboa ma bema buni obehyiemu a enigye aba ede amamo ebeboa ma otimi de oba no akone Levels abra wonam Levels natural capsules bema de so junso ye ojunso twa no o problem wo mu a sibi men capsules and wasa wonom nom sibi men capsules na ojunso twa problem no asuntwa emfamao ojunso ne mu apamienu ojunso moja wom wote se Johnson de o na so be kwa so ko Johnson na emba baby a wo so ko na ko pedro to na nom no drugstore okwa wo so pe CB men capsules ye CB women capsules abedwa so wo ba besia waso kikaw wo ba besia wo ye sex sound de oba besia aya not discharge aye CB women capsules and what's on one of my sub problem yi asubetwa ede amount DAB plus receiver no ena na no pay me camfo ede amount kope DAB plus receiver ni bi na won DAB plus receiver ni bi a wo Kumase obeti radio stations e won kan live e radio ni so o won kan obeti radio stations e wo Kumase live e radio ni so enunti e DAB plus receiver no ena wo hia bi Kanisa Ventures wo me Kanisa heba mixture no e de abedwa so kope Kanisa heba mixture ni binom number 1 onuma ema blood circulate no eboa ma bema utimi bo adwuma ye woye bema wo problem of prostate no anaso discharge anaso gonorrhea syphilis o menses mba ye wo sisiare a Kanisa heba mixture ena wasa wonom 0247887436 any drugstore chemical shop bi abeko bia no obenya bi ato bet de eye na betwa bet na bedia eye pridebet.com.gh pridebet.com.gh and also twabet no oh masweye twabet no oh pridebet.com.gh na no and odia won sabetimi account sika no ententem so ede amount enye sika wodia na afi akwa bibia ewo ho police ni na draw eye dropa wonu police ni draw na kwani pedua ni ma eko boost immune system no wonu police ni draw na kwani pedua ni ma eko boawu ama sabre yare bi tise gonorrhea syphilis pressure ulcer sisiare fatigue malaria liver problem kidney problem no ni nyina akọ ede amount DNT and also no police nedo because eko ni peduen ma eko boost to immune system no ma hodia bem yare bie no a ebetimi abo Ronaldo Virginia da Romenti Richard Opokuboaten was in 30 Ghana series airtime momo or data and unti ko Kessben television so our Facebook okwa na fe picture e dia to see abrante de picture atusi now dinidina abrain now Ronaldo see and 30 Ghana series airtime momo or data Semen Seba Clinic our sokore mampong yenya sokore mampong ura bangina di hwanimum okwa Semen Seba Clinic obi a wo pressure diabetes prostate disorders liver disorders obi a moja swati uwa kidney problem UTI anase STI we obi a heart problem or stroke aya Semen's Herbal Clinic in the Wasoko. Your number is 0244 0240 616061 0240 616061. Offer number we swa ye bejo so. The one and only General.
Okay, yensum quickly. Nafi yemfa ensemno enwo. Emfa emamo. Na and the local stories, you know, then dear Cotium.
You know, I made the local stories on Semaba.
Yeah.
Now, Rahosama and not a two Legon City.
Yeah.
A branch of Sylvester Saki, where you goalkeeper, no, on a nay, then a picture, a torso, a branch and a baby cop. Yeah. Goalkeeper, the Bioda Pomu training.
Is it true? So, second goalkeeper, so,
I'm a player, Bako. Ensu also our
also goalkeeper
minimum position onuni on a outfield player on situation general
okay
so
what's going on
I don't know general I don't know
all right.
I don't know easy
babunu efrimwa hadwen ya de but a branch na baba efrimwa and a hatching Busiano in Legon cities football club for any supporters near the Momina Yako.
General, the picture of the day Sylvester Saki, the late Sylvester Saki, winner no Andy Yabua Jr. on the general.
Okay.
Andy Yabua Jr. in the winning Andy for picture number down on Facebook, Kessben television, near 30 Ghana series air Momo or data.
Kwame Miki did no abawie de aka no yebehwe foreign stories no emu kakra na de have afeya de nkae no aye local stories enko 0551599933 mofa mo messages no emra. Good morning. My name is Francis from Gbawe. Gbawe 0 Accra. Madrid should have confidence in Juselo and start games now. Okay, don't you? Ode Abba and so I don't know. All right. Kingsley Tamale, Mensaka also no, not the personality Fatau Isaku, but I question why a player who will not play could be brought outside the country to replace Pencil, and cited how financially it wasn't sound to the nation to do that, but Sheikh Tofik defended it. But here in the 2 games where the player couldn't play, and how I wish he will come back again after his inability to feature even in the Liberian friendly. But here we are with his ticket money gone waste. Okay, Kingsley Tamale, Deode Abreye no. Watching you live from Bremen. Yedemasi. Happy birthday to me. Your friend saying, so I'm for Dino and Kanwo. Okay, Opoko free Bremen Central, SDA. And I also birthday. Yeah, we show happy birthday. Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, shall say free. Magua, dear Nema was listening.
Question will be the buy, will be Sunday, will be with time the same question.
Okay.
Facebook, man, son.
I congratulate the Black Stars for their win yesterday, especially for Jonathan Ayew to score. But our Minister for Sports should do something about Ohinijan Sports Stadium. Said.com, Asin Fosu Polyclinic, OPD unit. Dode Abreye no. Okay. Yeah, your number signal. See, yeah, I'm hard dream. Okay. More distracted. Come on, Yanko.
Now, some shall say,
yeah, me
started from England and Kasai as a whole.
Yeah.
From Grimson's issues are raising concerning their new team. Now they are Rio Harry Maguire and Omokeombo Glasgow at the Hampden Park. Grimson say he foresee this squad as the main golden generation. Omo team ya sisi ewo. Na ochirimo baby omo bomodin ababi dru no dia kan se omo be win trophies. England for ye bad baby sine good generation obia to the golden generation was the generation under Sven Goran Eriksson from 2000 the omo the baby pim 2010. But who said that particular stage England enya quality material that play to the very top of football. Materials are the Premier League, the Bundesliga, or share the kind of performance are individually. Omuputune apa na obekase wasro. Into here David Disaster James, or here Gary Neville, or here Ashley Cole, or here John Terry, or here Rio Ferdinand, a midfield of Paul Scholes, Lampard, Steven Gerrard, David Robert Joseph Beckham, and then you talk about Owen Michael and then Wayne Rooney. Oko bencha obenya the likes of Darius Vassell, obenya obi say Emil Heskey, obenya obi say Joel Cole, obenya obi say Phil Neville, obenya obi say Owen Hargreaves, in that order. So oh here's a team we are. No more weakness in your goalkeeper and apart from balance, anyhow a coach would prefer to arrange them. A nipa and a more debut frame within the setup was their goalkeeper Disaster James. Almost the quarter final of the World Cup in 2002. And our Brazil let show 2 goals to 1 year frame. Almost about 2 hours so in 2004 in the Euros, and almost about against Portugal. And a Portugal the penalty you. And almost about 2006 World Cup. And a Portugal Korea as a you frame. The famous Wayne Rooney Cristiano Ronaldo issue. Or the 2006 World Cup and Ferguson, a full plane from Manchester, Echo Portugal, cause of that particular issue. So a tier 4 near 4 Becaya. Into generation by baby drew. So about 2010 a fade year. Na a be faded out. Na a Kabakumi Numiansa and the Fabio the Don Capello. And I do not almost me and finish. After that, I realize say game no almost big guys three free. So how would they come back? And they started a project from St. George's. England for the winning under 17. Korea. And who covered Lewina. He was part of that particular setup. Obi who fell forward, Obi who Brewster. He was part of that particular setup. Almost have a winning under 20. Indian so. Into a fam one almost as a pick from there. So see, I know, I mean, England for winning European under 21. Olympic Games don't want to win. Then came to their main national team. I can was him. Almost aboard the 2018 World Cup. A boy to semi-final for the first time in 28 years. Now after 1990, Italy. Now England won to me more semi-finals of the World Cup, but almost boy. The next European Championship they were in the final, and Omulusu to the Squadra Azuris of Italy. The next World Cup they were in the quarter-finals of the World Cup in Omulusu to Air France or Mukokobo finals. Into Genoa, the Grimsuna say can say social materials we are omuya and now we almost set up boya in the absence of certain quality materials. Omubo Kawoka, Omubo Air Trippier, a defense of Louis Dunk and Maguire. Into Maguire started from bench, John Stones and started Omunina Wechri, a midfield of Kevin Phillips. And Omobo Air Declan Rice. And Omobo Abranti FN Jude Bellingham. Omobo Marcus Rashford, Phil Foden. And Ode Hurricane Edin at top. Tituanina Trent Alexander Arnold Nuri James Simone J. Madison Moi. The no Mukranya chance Mamishi team in team materials. England will be. No baby almost said Omudina situation. Italy are not on form. Spain for no picking the pieces. Germany for now are not on form. Brazil for now back and forth. Or more problem with technical issues. Argentina for now stabilized to the very top. France for no materials almost one that technical stability. So almost so. And then England for no year. Now almost generation we. And also concord that John Terry ne Ferdinand. And could that Paul Scholes ne Michael Owen Rooney there. No one so intimate funny baby. A holy baby I didn't know. Say baby on one animal. And was already game on Moboya. Omuboy against Scotland. Our first game Omuboy was 1872. That was November. And Omuno Asia. Inti now almost celebrating 150 years. Omumi Eludi Kashia. Into a game no a cosono. Ebesha Senana. Scotland for supporters no. General. Omubu the anthem and almost no much say God save the king instead of God save the queen. And almost says so England for now. But an anthem on the field of play. So Scotland for one. In their last 5 games, no Montimi Nusubi. But they couldn't survive against England. Almost say we can the game against Ukraine. Among for Rezi concern baby. About all starting Madison and then Bellingham. Now Bellingham more left, now Madison they were middle. Now more air crash on the field of play into Omokaya, and this time he decided to give that particular rule to Rashford, allowed Jude Bellingham to play as number 10. And Omen to meet Jude Bellingham. So we had the 3 back of Tima Yefred Scotlander. You know, current TNF Oshe Abranti Yefred Rampo for BT say Henry Jackson. The 3 back row Mujina now after Obi to say Andy Robertson, the Liverpool fullback, and then Aaron Hexon of Brentford, the ball right wing back, and on board Billy Gilmore and McGregor in midfield, Mark Jane of Aston Villa, captain, Scott McTominay, and he did the main striker and but you know, Omen survival. Anniversary game no boy England the chair say na more debon what to say and the midfield especially McGregor any Abranti IFN Billy Gilmore the former Chelsea player and Timian stop Jude Bellingham in that particular game. The free rule on the man he played to perfection, and for me he's one player or twice say I know he will be a great player. The technical abilities are clearly different from most of the English midfielders. And he combines everything in midfield, and that is what you need. And as you know, Mutimi share 3 goals, but Maguire ain't me more game. Abroad, you know, and home. And I know against Ukraine, or Ukraine if I ever say goal, I don't know a marking player. And no, picture the TV national. You know, Maguire home web you know, or no a marking player. And only a weekend. And I know also about on goal. Errors only a part of his game. Errors no a part of his game.
What is so special about him, Southgate, as a operator? Yeah.
He feels within his backline or a matured within the national team and into the man pen.
But disappointing.
You know what in the comment that he doesn't feel he disappoints him. And so I share games no my ball in major tournaments now. Baby, I'm a listing you cannot find him culpable. In the 2018 World Cup, losing to Croatia, and it wasn't because of Maguire. When they lost to Italy, it wasn't because of him. When they lost to France, it wasn't because of him. And these are the major areas. These are the major tournaments that coach Liberia. Baby, Omako Freeman, you cannot blame him. But you know, errors no a part of his game. The coach see him as a leader, as experience within the back line. Into Ofa Fikayo Tomori, Ofa Magwe, Ofa Louis Dunk, Ofa John Stones, he still feels within the back line. And in the central defensive pair, only player or did that experience and leadership qualities, remember, and into not trusting so much. But to be a man, I want to know. But you know, the fact is that Maguire.
The Warrior English fans.
The Omo can no one
was English fans, and I'm against her.
David, you know, I want a man to call Shehungo. On a man who could player. It is part of his game. And then you one and you two, and you it's uncountable. Why you be brave? United are yeah. National team are every major state or Babi Shiji pay and within less than 7 days, why me no atwaso. Fans na day. He played for Manchester United. He was the former captain of Man United. And you know, a honey baby or expect to be show class. I think sen go free United. Now go West Ham net the Biao Boni game now. Can you beat me a flu at the Amano? But he feels he play for arguably the best team in England. Yeah. And Nisika or in the bed in team be qua or qua meet me at Yamano, so he needs to stay and fight for his position. But you know, it's unfortunate. So be England for number 5. Now be 5th choice centre back for Man United there. Not the Biao game Shiana Ushi, not still a house open. Well, maybe the coach in also send 1 or 2 games. So on friend a camper, you know, I'm to go there. But what about the situation? Coach continue to give him the call up.
Well,
see, that is it for England, you know. Elsewhere in Italy, and I didn't know so month, and again, a month for Donnarumma one channel cry. Unfortunately for him, the game was so at the Giuseppe Meazza Sports Stadium in San Siro. Into AC Milan for no supporters and the Omaka to that. Almost a branch in 14 years, and almost in a bar, a Milan Bubokunim. Why yet disloyal and greedy until we free Bobokun Makakopim, and with my friend Paris Saint-Germain, in Tianua Genoa. Chris new boom copy see upon game on a dear. Donnarumma kwa no Emma no see upon game no Kubucha and Charles Spalletti. Italy did well. For me, these are teams I know Italy struggle and Ukraine for no so I imagine her. Game no to the be a team but to the be a game not take up. Who so more defend, who so more attack or be very disciplined on the football play. So for me, I thought Italy would struggle against them. But baby Italy Donnarumma who said no, they cannot miss the next championship. Until also almost so you need to put in a fight because they've been disappointing in recent qualification. And then only idea Italy show a character any idea here. But at the end of it all, Omutimina 3 maximum points no. But Donnarumma fatal and the earlier the Milan supporters will accept. Say game no sanity. So when Timmy meet the demands of the player, you move on. The days where the likes of Carlo Ancelotti, the likes of Maldini, Franco Baresi who decide to stay, no, you know, and ne unyane sa. And repel do baby almost at the form of the pono. Omujane kwama ne koi. And we could Juve ultimate soccer revival in the game, no, about the very top. Sana game that year into Omontia says Donnarumma. Enya Milan kwa no omaboa no ono so boa omo into it is not about being disloyal and greedy adwuma no ye into akobo bia they to just allow him na you know ono so enye na adwuma.
Ukraine home away from home games no mo bono so affect home
you know ever affect home un say one omunye team abeka so more quality bebrebe. Unfortunately for them omo against England na wild player Mudrik and Sukuprae into the live wire up front is clearly missing. Inti akwako ye Jinchenko nkuwa and then Stepanenko and a crowd mutim. And unfortunately, they are playing against teams that are almost so well experienced. As our materials ahead of them. Into omu ye di omu beti mi biya, but it's just unfortunate. they are missing out. Teams not playing against England. Even England clearly saw again. I was they were a bit relaxed, and Italy echo all out just to make sure they secure the 3 points. You know how many big team normally say about that particular away from home. It affect them and clearly and only idea 80 million. But in all, I think they've done really, really well.
Harry Maguire has never been the same ever since he assaulted the Greece policeman. Maguire must look for that guy to seek for his forgiveness. Tactical Orlando, okay. Okay, Greece.
Okay. No,
I don't call police name. Holiday.
I am a guy.
Was it free or on your Maguire?
Police in the
Before that, no, sir.
My police in the area.
Before that, Maguire.
Before that, not on science, you
know, police in the area. Maguire Obama United, good season, Ben winner.
So harmless. A puller, a crab catching, was measured.
Son was any police in Libya, you know. Son was any police in Libya. Momon 5 in Cochobia. 5 beyond 5 in Cochobia.
Sir,
David, police, Greece police. Na Greece for no movie Bianca Bona.
In fact, why just I don't know, you know. I just sakra say nam say we omukuro mana hwan bibia ni huntino obi ntimi nya tumi bi mfa nya de bi and I just
you know
koda now there
football no a pure science. It has nothing to do with those things. Maguire no ball no onimbo eno an
Maguire a third class central defender.
Onimbo
Third class central defender. Players in general bracket you mo.
Okay.
To say they are not attackers, you can't miss Simone Ronaldo. Yeah, they may forget the brilliance of Neymar, the brilliance of Kevin De Bruyne, Kakamo, because of brackets in a Messi Ronaldo Moninti. O Maguire, or you're the third class, a whole bracket, you know, can a varu more or a soronomo, Nesta more soronomo. Maldini mo a class or upper class or Ramos mo Bonucci mo Kelly mo Puyo mo force read the same bracket in him. General no Saba say no to Simon Kia. Any other central defenders say Julius Konde Moan and say no mu pie ba any Matt Hammer or some or more the second bracket in no and some akọ form akọ to Maguire so on any batch of class and so club now also a kind of moment general a huge and especially the country. He doesn't deserve to even play for England. In all honesty, Maguire be a he doesn't deserve to play for England. The manager needs to
him better chair Southgate.
Sometimes it goes beyond tactics and technical abilities. The beyond more bonajum how buying certain players in mood who deal with Maguire so you're careful. Rashford or Tietia Ten Hag and I saw
Ten Hag are benching easily. All signs all torn. No. This will be a careful about it.
Or options. Ten Hag options. Now benching
England
options.
So see how Casa Crano contradictory. You said say inexperience in T and Maguire eyeball just moment ago.
No, what's the options?
That is the point.
Options.
Experience is part of the options.
No, options now can. What's say or more options?
Yeah.
Lisandro Martinez in the experience, Maguire.
And your experience in Kwani they can. Yeah, factors in a kick up.
Factors now can. And I'm say.
Yeah, your player or Bob better say Maguire.
Currently England.
Yeah, England.
Somebody can be all. Now and I'm CBO. And a new thing said. Or more options or man you. And I may say the same options England will be. And I want to make
that is a point I'm making.
And to make some person to say man you know or more because of options. And I'm saying that in England where he still play, they still have options.
General a point in
oh, Messi within the back line, they consider him as a leader and experience.
The leadership and experience or the more
and only are there or the
output
in 3 major tournaments. Where has he failed? He hasn't.
But he hasn't worked.
He played in the semi-finals of the World Cup in 2018. About the finals at the Euros. The last time when they lost to France at the quarterfinal, he was there. He was flawless. It doesn't mean say only mistake will games, but 3 major tournaments. Why do you blame him?
General, you can France, you can Spain, you can Brazil, you can other major European nations, say Portugal, or more born, you do so much. Over cut it from Japan, Korea 2002, every time a country be a major international trophy, no, continental players. Japan, Korea 2002, it was Brazil. Check a central defenders and watch it all. Over 2006, World Cup final, of course.
check players and what you know any kwanya Italy fast so win trophy no Baba 2010 it was Puyol Piqué 2014 Brazil the Matamos Jerome Boateng the Koi 2018 and France at the Varane and Umtiti in form Umtiti at that time and you about 2022 Qatar between Tottenham Hotspur defender and Otamendi Omi no na Juma no de ma Argentina forward England 2 best central midfielders at this point. They don't have it. It's Maguire that's one in the material mood, but semi-final we are now from Japan, Korea to and 2 bases every the major international countries in Ina they talk with boldness and confidence. So come to be Maguire able to lead England with experience in leadership. Aquacoji trophy. Eros no Dawson general. Eros no Dawson he's lost confidence. He's lost confidence and a ball so in a pitch no so boy general. Ebia from TV you can say we a leader. But where else now we not mean Tian Krani bio. Almost a Ramos Ferdinand more Tian Kranibia, or more yet Juma, no more Satian. Magoya Juma Ban, why you know Tian Krabi. So from the screens, you must say, oh, a big boy with your or Bobonacha and Krana Babeton. He's not leading anyone at the back line. The commandment in Yajuma or in a Mobisa Aqua.
And the end was.
Okay, you know, that is it for Ukraine, Italy, Germany for chair pride. And on much France, in as much as things in Famono, there are some games you rise to the occasion. And there are some games you don't need form. And some what me say their Barbie Rem. France Rem with their
I know because man also. That's his opinion.
Oh, me say all the have a long pass. You with them, no problem.
Yeah. Defenders are not born on the ball. Defenders are born off the ball. The long passes in general. What does that mean for? Defenders naturally play majority of the 90 minutes without the ball. Into all the ball, no attackers and no more say no. The defenders are Juma. So tackles, interceptions, so blocks, and clearances, and no define as a defender. Now on the ball, no quality need the keepers need to be passed crossing the Maguire. He doesn't add up off the ball. Without the ball, no Maguire won't shake it. A throw way good, especially in the final third of fast ropa. but generally without the ball, the positional senses, a lot details a bit Maguire pa. A dear intina there be a back for one on the own goal. Question was will be any how I wait for my answer. There's always a back four. A blue crown now manager call with a back three, no wing backs are close. I'm on my 5. Dating an own goal, no there be no for Maguire. So for Manchester United for the Three Lions, dating the be Maguire, the positional senses and then the technique in clearing the balls.
Okay.
Don't we have defenders who are exceptionally good on the ball, but almost tackles a weakness?
Yeah, Piquet.
But where you started, you are making it look as if when you are good on the ball, you are not needed. But when you are good off the ball, that is where you are a defender, you are marked.
No, man, Kasa.
Then okay.
And I'm saying, I'm saying Piquet.
And I will say, defenders are marked based on off the ball.
Born naturally off the ball.
And I make us
defend because born in crowds.
Yes. And I also make us there are players, defenders, who are exceptionally good off the ball.
The passes in the Decoton Maguire by Manchester.
But Gerard Piqué is known for his passing skills.
No, passes.
No. But I'm also telling you, a defender, what Bonnie Gerard Piqué, he's rated. Adia how the back kind of the passing drills. Only good in tackles.
But the passes in what they buy.
Oh, the main car say passes.
Yes, of course. Say Obia on the core duty. The core.
It's the fact that you don't know how to tackle. Now only passing just when you
but passing is not core duty of Maguire.
It is Piqué.
Do you agree?
It is Piqué Nadia.
Passing.
And I'm Piqué Nadia.
And your core duty.
Oh, Piqué
Nadia. Passing is not
core duty. There be Piqué Nadia. Then we move on.
I'm talking about Maguire.
Oh,
me say passing and your core duty.
Okay. Newton was talking about Rashford and Ten Hag, but he didn't finish, and Andy came in.
Yeah, now you can't Ten Hag now. Can't say Manchester bench, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm saying Rashford will teach you Ten Hag now, so or you do a about 20 minutes. Can I say?
Okay. And the end was.
Do you know now to South America? Other qualifiers in being so called.
Okay.
Peru for before the game. Meaning Mr. Tony Benya video namaya. Do you know Peru for before the game. I mean Mr. Benya video namaya. And I didn't know almost say almost Yankumade said the bear. Game na Brazil any Peru ebebono and name and to me you know I wish they can get the video so that we continue from there but so many idea Argentina ball without a Lionel Messi and no be a how and yema be siako against Bolivia and obi him say Bolivia your man who roam so kwakobo ball out break Messi cry games about 1 out of 6 or man elusumi and san or man draw me answer. So in this absence, no be a shady and Emabeko. But after Enzo Fernandez, you know Enzo Fernandez after Chelsea games or more international games, no, ne more de basso any papa. So she game on boy against Ecuador. A kind of fast map, the first pass and again, and now she quite fast so she go now. Or you'll be control Niema within the back line with the inclusion of Rodrigo de Paul and Abrante Fred McAllister. Argentina from so maintain almost set up no more the World Cup no Nenuana General on the age them and so getting a first goal for them and at 39 minutes and Robert Fernandez Ekunya red card on survival against this Argentine side so but with a numerical disadvantage on survival against them and Argentina and Chahon cry omo de miensa and a general itimi egu or ma atenam ehwa Bolivia for team survival 5 against Brazil 3 you know win an American before the game na Peru for no almost say momo man name man yahwe because name goals are watch it omo ni assist no nti we ye nyankoma dia na omo ye just to make sure so omo ben no name na on team survival in this particular game clearly I watched the game within the game name mo game no to say there obi anim wa mono to say your boy against Bolivia but in the dire enders of the game ne set piece of boy and a corner kick of boy and Marcos Marquinhos Korea pin ball ne to atnema Brazil winning or Peru by a goal to nil corner no any and Marquinhos a pin ball na ball no etimi eto atremti Peru for no nyankoma de na general mko ni na ntimi anso aba anka hu so bi di o musika wajeji ne ma ya assist and that is the game of football. Argentina 6 Brazil 6 Marcelo Bielsa doing a decent work in Uruguay and almost qualifiers in Genoa. I am very, very thought. It's early days yet, but the big teams, the big guys out there will be the quality will be team the national team. I'm gonna qualify for the next World Cup in 2026.
Okay. Let Andy tell me, can Manchester United sign Hazard? I love your show very much, and Andy is the best. Abdallah, Madina Estate Accra. There also the Abekan program, no, no. Andy Kem often totally condemn players when they lose form. He once said Haaland is not a big game player because he didn't score in the cup final. And it's De Bruyne PR that makes him rated. England coaches are not good because they can't win EPL. Some of his statements are below the belt as a pundit. Kofi Kaswa was in Mikafa.
Erling Haaland, a player organized for Ballon d'Or, he couldn't live up in the Madrid home and away games. He failed in the finals. That is a fact, any opinion. Obi a follow Kevin De Bruyne be him say when o set stage in manner on Timembo. Whoever has followed Kevin De Bruyne will say it happened in the Champions League final. You know, England coaches almost win trophies. They don't win it. Omukromo teams na ohona nyem crofo no makweza mo mbe coach.
Okay.
The fact is that English coaches don't win titles. And the first are clear. Premier League so be a hobby. Coaches don't coaching on winning titles in general. England even home.
Newton isn't being fair to Maguire. His mistakes have mainly been in United, but he's been the mainstay in the English team. He's good on the ball and good in the air. He's just mentally weak, and it has affected his game. Akwesi anyway, if repentant and about how good was Piqué as a defender? If defenders are born off the ball, okay, you can mental assembly. Obi free pantan. Odum say, actually me pa. I'm so much I said, free pantan. Abraham and so I don't know. Please let's stop talking about Maguire. People should stop using adjectives on him. Was simple. Nana do anyway. If free Kumau, you know, good years in high school, and so Ababaka program and so okay. Let's test your IQ today. If Mickey has 32 teeth and he insulted your mother in front of you, how many teeth will remain? Palmer and Ediwayaba. All right. Oh, testing why IQ. Hey, program. If Mickey has 32 teeth and he insulted your mother in front of you, how many teeth will remain? What now?
So I said, Mickey, do my mere template in our henwa. About about common thing in two. I never want to keep to be a manaka crack, a srodiano. Na me Mickey dear come up one of my srodi in a Naka from 32 man of a srodiano.
Oh, now, one I ask you. Okay. Intina and also no. Odi baby na minko. Rudy Vola.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they they're special. What's special about him?
No, but I also change one or two things, but you know there are some games and net artists on Kwana winning. And Germans are known for that.
No,
the last time he was given the chance to coach the national team, he played at the World Cup finals.
Okay.
The last time Omodi German national team man is on coach was 2002 World Cup. It was a team. Now Mobile World Cup because of what happened to them in Europe 2000 under Eric Rebeck there now being some mama and it was a team. The only thing I now bet me a Kafa Germany team of 2002 who I say by an 04 Leverkusen had a very good European competition. Or the Champions League or Mulutu to Real Madrid or Glasgow.
Okay.
It's now here Brett Schneider, Michel Ballack, Oliver Novo. These were the three key men who were part of the German team.
And Jens Norton.
Alongside Lucio Di Roberto Muano Mukabayano for Leverkusen. Team no Amudi Lusu, El Final, the class top Mola side. Coach I know Coach Bayano for Leverkusen team no. Amudi a ball Champions League final Lusu. The three players were key. And Germans are known for the bonding. They are known for cohesion. They are known for discipline. They are known for team play. And you know, after almost Saudi Arabia 8, and will be a man and that who you said there be. And Kofu almost failed the last tournament because after winning the competition omuji European competition in 1996 or Wembley. Croatia for no be sure omo at the World Cup in 1998 and omo to aso aba Europe 2000 omo be go money mase. Nti no omo nim say nkoye ba dino. They went all the way to the finals, and in the final against Brazil, in as much as Brazil had Ronaldo and Rivaldo, German played without Michel Ballack. Until Rudi Voller there, the last time on modern national team in the man on the January 2004, now but Oyobia, he has won the competition, played in the final, and he has seen it all. But I still feel any other team no the man because the team come across Junior Legals man is likely to be team at his position.
Okay, Professor is right. Maguire is a weak link and shows no leadership beer at the back. Southgate needs to get over Maguire. England has fine defenders, so they should try to find some. Emmanuel Jenkuma Gate, Kwashibu Accra, they also the Abrayano. The pitch at Accra Sports Stadium is so appalling to say the least. The NSC loosely hides the NSC loosely hides the stadium for other forms of entertainment, but fails to maintain it. Had some of these players gone injured in yesterday's friendly, it would have been more disgraceful. Next time, our players should reject soggy, clayey, slippery, and withered grass pitch. That's not unruly. As for Maguire, I just need Honorable Adongo's footage to relax. There can be no better description for that. Not even the editors of sports newspapers in UK. Stefan Ambrosius is a starter at the Black Stars. Good morning, Sani Saliu Abofo.
General.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then my points are not run on my own fee. But England get to where we. I think Southgate a lazy job in England or much home. Message be by before the Okan. As a sort of replacement going for the person winner. Now, Jumano Southgate can do the job. Now, Yana came to make a statement be about English coaches. Yes, in the modern day football, no more struggle power, especially club football. Almost struggle pa. So share EPL table no top Barbie in Finfia when your foreigners be brave. But what they get a bit deeper general. In English coaches you know so omo yade pa. Omo yade. Especially Sir Coach Krabia Bobby Robson general and a lead omo edomo call Italian 90 semi-final. He was an English manager. Ufri Kroma on edomo call semi-final in Italian 90. Oba when him kakra bi be see Euro 1996 a Terry Venables, another English manager. On odomo call semi-final. Man found Chomo coach quickly back in 1966. The only trophy England bet me do almost say Kuko a World Cup trophy no. General, it's also another English manager the Jima Sir Alf Ramsey. The only say in English football on the Jimamo. So the World Cup they won it in 1966 on their home soil. Our Bromo defeated Germany by 4-2. Obo Nimka Krabia Italian 96. Just Russia 2018 World Cup here Krano. It was still another English manager in Southgate. So Okona team they are doing some good job. Right. But club football here almost struggle. That's my little opinion. They are coming in on person de fear.
Boko Black Stars a
lot.
What more you just saw you pitch no. I'm pitch no. Wow.
Yeah.
Analysis papa.
General. Say patterns no.
Okay.
Go back Semenyo started you know. Kudus go no.
Okay.
O say pattern or the ball baba yara no. Semenyo press.
Okay.
Now we win the ball no. Attackers do defend without the ball. On the press here, okay baba yara. The same thing na oye. Or started pressure no. Now what started. And the Kudus mess no. Some mess na Kudus mess here ni tibi no.
Yeah.
A bit to Qatar 2022. Jordan and you assist no my Kudus no. It was very similar. So person who's a team new engineer, the repetition of the patterns. And the chess and crofo me no more from the bond, or more from the bond, or more from the bond. Now we coach our head so the Gina BB. The General Henry attack here starting. This can go on for the next 10 years, even for years the weekend years. Semenyo, Niyama, and then Kudus. Attack near solid power, but pitch number me were lot magada o game no me pese me she. Na ya me ti hu se manager Chris Hughton be kwa na me raho pa. Se udua de no a wo from wasase a wadwahye apam atutu bia bia free so and who say what be a start here if you know now see kwiani ne nyaade no tutu no quickly ade na say we fifi no tutu no asade ya makwiani foforo no asabe hyehye oya ahwe ne mienu a no asa tutu da be na beto aba no da be na wotwa ukoko ni anka na ma na so. These guys, you know, none of them and a winner on the international stage of football. Oh baby, not Kudus, not Niyama, not Semenyo, you need baby. We are now creating a platform for them. No more dia ba. Na fe se coach no ona mo wansa kokeka no. Da ben ye betia ba no. Da ben ye betia ba no general. Team ni ye young. Me maka security no hia free solid years. Trust, time and confidence. No fa nya adwuma no. Me de madwene no.
Just be a crabby banner, we are so the tea, we are so the con. Now we are so the sissy. Now more one on them not to form a mutati and so. We make a crabby. Why? As if say a place is superstars.
No, mean show.
I say, I'm winning all games. Players now, Mudino out there, no. Oh, special idea.
You know, and then you tell me I want to know because you play in Nigeria. You play.
Now we play.
That you will play. No, you know, I almost say you will play and trick him on.
No.
No, you know, they said we have players.
The first who will play, being say, oh, we are super.
Oh, Debbie, me.
What because I will play, but
you know, me all first comment to Newton America. We see, I say players, no. But they have said we are players.
No, they compare them.
Debbie, you know,
they compare
Africa continent countries now. Opa for Senegal team the 2 people so. Now for Nigeria they 2 people so. Who difference and compare it to that. So if you are to say we have played than Nigeria, it implies we are players.
Okay.
Say you can't say you play in Nigeria.
We are free by material.
Yes. Say you can't say you players. I'm quoting them. Say you can't say you play there. We cannot tweak our tongue. It implies we have players.
Okay. So what is your players, Pastor?
You know, any radio so be there to say you know any players.
Okay.
You know, your team no me
you
know, you dey be help our British. How many of our players ni home?
Okay.
How many of our players ni home?
Okay.
Ye nyina ye gina fa ko say nye ye le ko tournament ye be ye koje. Let's be honest to ourselves.
Your team make you point. I'll make you point. But I'm going Newton.
So,
and there's no cannot hear. Also, maybe you are not done. Can say you need players. Now, Moti, how many hours? Say, yeah, combine 11. Move Ghana 6 players. Now, Mama Nigeria 5. Into what can say now? Until Medina and can't win. Say you need players. Into my coach and the pressure. Now, you enter your money and build the team. No, and then I reconcile this animal. Dandy can. How do you respond?
I work in certain areas.
Okay.
In certain, maybe because I follow our day, maybe I change a little. It means me call
combine 11. Ghana 6.
Yeah.
And even we are better see Nigeria.
Sir,
our quality more. Didn't know what say any place.
Adana Makado better have advice for GFE. Or can say you're good team, no. Na me can say there be a good squad, you no good team. And you may be good squad, good team. Squad, you know, can't quality. You can't team with your average players to make up a good team. General, may I here? One question, maybe so be say, and Lucy say, would this our Senegal Kunyana, so I son of Obey AFCON, their mom, or fail to do a say. At least is would say, or fail to do a say.
And I see about 2015.
Your team, your players.
Yes,
you'll be
your players by any team.
Your players in the team.
Yeah. Yes. Oh.
Within 2 minutes, what's someone over training?
Come and come
your players.
Me say
your players.
Every football be na work no. You want standard wo. Players na you want. Omo Kevin De Bruyne, omo nka ho. But so be ball Jude Bellingham abaso.
Said omo known out there.
Yes.
Omo obia. It may ma coach in the pressure.
You mean sure pass omo known. A different from or your potential or your talent. A different to mukra. Talent in a new one platform based on what demonstrate me who
this was 70p
good episode. It is the person I'm trying to say we've seen a lot of good potentials within a squad but I think you put the pieces together to form a good team. But sana yen cannot yen shaking baby because all the more time go block me now was on a better actually I solid yen cannot. That is my point. But general Kudus talent country England and mommy players do Kudus France man players do am work kudus by the border kudus bono niema boy England for no nyanya ya akomo sabre mo de na ko yehu jako ehye ne ade the person me say we have enough potentials but they are not top guns and that World Cup stage you timi gibi ma won yes na make
okay
in that case ye hiam manager ba ko a or clear conscience tactically very good obetimi a review a system I bet the best out of the boys and when I'm they refer a Lucy say odi say wakonya no so now how many failures and one counter and last hour success ben will enjoy general Jude Bellingham can we say so or a better thing could by potential a big argument but Jude Bellingham about Madrid about 3 Lions here Bonabasono Niama is an exciting prodigy Yahuno is a haku omo nyina na fe no mo fefe and na me make say they need time to gel as a team
I mean that's how no be adwin wa ha our don't hear time bia
me no game
no coach no ompe
eno game no one thing I may
also umpe coach no
yes Ejo
Ginger
say initially I was one of the persons I will campaign say mfanamla based on the credentials ne baby our coach but no ade ama dadwe no say me me interested in coach onim game dynamics coach bi wa ha onim say the shishe team pia based on opponent akwakushia no
okay
for example na ye ka about Zidane ho asem Denta mo Real Madrid they be also about 4-3-3 they be you see Cruz Casemiro Modric no Benzema no Rodrigo no Vinicius but okoshia opponent o control ball in midfield na no withdraw with Rodrigo no the Federico Valverde abishim just because onim say opesa on also outnumber the opponent na okwakushia no say you know we were playing Liberia a less fancied side omunye team ya ombe threaten bia ni akwakobo 7 defensively minded players say what were we playing for? That was the problem I had with Chris Enwa. Enwa say what lineup na me who lineup na me who Joseph Edu Nicolas Opoku Alexander Jiku we mo na form the 3 back no ye wing back sunasa akwa defenders na Kingsley Schindler alongside Fatau Abdul Hamid of Mediama. So apart from these 5 defenders amabobon what's about double pivot what are we protecting nature say options na offensively minded pitch so akami ensape Kudus Niema and then Antoine Semenyo that was the problem I had with Chris because cast your mind back neko he ni Portugal World Cup no because we knew say we were playing against team yebe CD possession yebe more dictate the pace no and a couple of 5 defenders we played Ali Dusedu Babaraman Jiku Mohamed Salisu and Daniel Amati. It's understandable because we are meeting Portugal and yes about Pate and Abdul Samed Salis but say Liberia Jebo, the likes of all these guys, Arago Jamal Mo, any Oscar Dole Mo, ye committee kwakobo 7 defensively minded players. Sergio addressed me, he told me, Sir Chris is not ready for the job. The approach to the game, no. And no. Yes, Sergio.
I was happy to
yeah. Oh, you pitch, no,
Sergio,
the approach to the game, Liberia. Who some couple of the games are bobo.
And they are in there.
All the games are bobo. Sergio, every damn year better now. Na face of a
one game in Tina Okan.
And one game ninti. And one game ninti. Ma said the trajectory of no result.
Okay.
What now on the bench? So every time we are better na first half a Guna second half ya babak. There could be opponent Aushiana we first half a second half to me maybe. We all
right.
And this is the problem I have with Chris. Yes. Honestly.
Okay.
Honestly.
General, it's me, Foster Kasua. Good morning. Your media is doing a very good job. Your crew, Andy and Newton, are very analytical. Yeah, that's it. I got even Thomas Tuchel that trains of the Bayern Munich team day in, day out. Andy says he should be given time to build a team. How much more Chris Hughton, who is here to even train with the team continuously for 5 days. Hughton should be given time with the team because most national teams that win laurels keep their coaches for long. Orlando, filmmaker.
I come to Portugal, Uruguay.
Oh yeah.
Now come busa who do question before I call you.
Who do the
Or Zidane the example. Comparing an established team against Ghana team a yenya establish BBI. You need 2-3 players. Bet like I say, dressing room we coach mo me di kram ni say game we must start me ni way na ebo. Zidane had an established team who do. Ghana team ni established. 2. You bought Madagascar, you bought Congo twice, you bought Central African Republic. All in 4-2-3-1 convertible 4-3-3. Who do you create chances to draw say? And we are playing against a country like Liberia with 5 defenders who do can you create chances to draw say. You gave a start and we say for a long time you share 3 goals.
Yeah.
For a long time you share 3 goals. It means you been creating pony at the Antoinette. Madagascar 4-2-3-1 you beam about 4-3-3 on the ball. Congo twice in now 4-2-3-1 you beam 4-3-3.
Angola rather.
Angola good. Now we need 5 defenders. We created more and scored more. Who do questions our selection no. The person who do saba bio. They be able body in creating ya share. They able defenders no you create ya share. Obo coach na achi. Person who do ba.
Yeah, Sergio, I saw the approach to the second half. No, it looked different based on said you see Emma long passes. No, of which first half near yet. Second half, no, we make sure say ye forward liners no, and now more day anymore. You be working on their strengths. And I share the first going to see straight from Nicolas. And now you saw say at a point in the defenders, no, the approach in the second half was different from the first half. They became the critics. But in the first half, and cada couple of Black Stars games, you will be midfielders in critique.
Wow.
Sometimes you control the opponent and come back to hit the opponent.
Generally, it's all about your agent for you to shine on a higher platform. If Nyama Kudus have an agent to connect them or connect him to Madrid, he will shine and be a smart guy like Bellingham. In Europe, the high players. That's all. Okay. Why energy message we and so Brian. Newton Latte Marriage that reminds me of Coach Pele I'm watching. When talking about tactics and coaches. Newton Latte Marriage that reminds me of Coach Opele Boateng when talking about tactics and coaches. But I pray Newton doesn't be like Opele Boateng in his coaching career. Ben Sola Takradi. And anyway, Abreu. So we won't go. Because all kinds of Opele.
Yeah, my main coach as super assistant.
I'm fine also.
So Opele na mechi.
I'm fine also. So now they no so.
Say fact. We dey any opinion. Your money main coach also actually let a concern upper assistant.
Okay.
You know. Opele. Monday ball from say.
Debbie. That's now here.
Oh, you know the way so ya sama one in. One him say Coach Opele. Na dey tin oka say he hope he doesn't become Opele. I dey tin oka say. Oh yeah, Gary Neville or no Ghana. And I'm
fair.
I know no car said Danishitu. Dilo said I be replace Danishitu on Nigeria backline on. Oba be stop back on Oba Amedi too. You know we message or
11-8. You foreign sorry.
There be no foreign. Blaster will be sending a message back. Maybe say Thomas talk and build the team. Na buy a team no. A team I build. My team you know I'll go for Harry Knabeke team. Or boss semi fan Abokota. Oko build it. Christianity there many problem with it. You know I mean team building me shall say the last AFCON. And I'm saying build the team. The only problem I remember with Chris in say, you know he has been the luckiest coach Ghana in recent times. The lucky they say. Your matches are able to know more than the neighbor. Your matches now you bunning under him. And the old body team now you said that what we. Your matches now you bunning. Liberia the last on AFCON in 2002. And Liberia on AFCON. How many years now? 21 years in on AFCON that. On the ball of FEMSA. Ukushia Madagascar on the ball of FEM. Ukushia Central African Republic on the film seat.
And I said 3, but we need to say pitch now. My who they busy.
And then make craze as
a for Liberia. Somebody some more AFCON more for into America.
But the first thing remains they are no good side.
That is a pitch now. More man near don't be so me.
Man can say Liberia for
Black Stars.
Oh, against Liberia. You know, say Black Stars and you. Make craze. I mean, Casa Blaster and you.
Okay.
In Casa, you shut 3-0.
Casa Liberia for 20-something.
And that is a fact. They've not been there.
I mean, but almost our pitch we see.
Liberia for Nadia. We mama en capitulation. One in him is Omonade. Ya boy AFCON from 2002 baby seen Omo Bida. Omo Yadi hasn't come about. Omonade. That is a fact. But so one in our Benin moment me maybe Liberia for Omonade. Into Chris Hughton under him matches now our board in a general matches are F4. We want to see progression in terms of play. You're born here, yeah. Let's be honest to ourselves. The level of coaching, you know, quick me the man who's baby. The level of coach or a Premier League coach. And all my as our ball with the hair, yeah. You're born a share, yeah. Into Yejitum, we need to build. He would need time, but on also show promise. Born with the general. Untimini Angola more ball for Untimini Madagascar more ball for Untimini Central African Republic and more ball for there. And you shall Cameroon have a ball for Tiomi Bibi. Say and then it's you give me the quan.
And no, then command 11 no Ghana 3 Nigeria 18.
Be I'm sign.
And I just say quality no for.
You know, Menka.
And to for blame no call.
Your quality no offer no man no more bono or must say.
Good morning, sir. My name is Paul. Now the local boys have proven that they have quality. True or false?
When no so abaya
yeah.
And ye mu be di tum say eduru matches a omonya de say ya. E wo say ma 1 or 2 players chance e coach woji di omu so metimi abo. You know, the stars are there. But against Liberia modie so Oma Jonathan chance say the coach man chance no one no.
Okay.
Oma ye no omu bobo na nsan die. Ye players na e frɛ e bia da no na me ka say ye ne Central African Republic na second half na tough intinye so wasem. But NRD they over against a less fancy side like Liberia. Now local player at the bench now man the chance spot on. What they building the confidence gradually.
Yeah.
Until now we are there with an assist he did well.
I think Michael Jamino of Kumasi Asante Kotoko is a very good communicator and can be a good leader as well. Deducing from his interview, surely he could be a very good addition to the Kumasi Asante Kotoko family. However, he has given himself a very big challenge per his own words. We are praying for him to live up to the billing though. Julian Caesar and so that the way Abeka program no home. All right.
You know, message back could be about
message the me phone you never.
Mr. Williams.
And I said ba ha.
Oh, any born.
Any no kind.
Any who has him.
Okay.
With them permission. Obviously between Nanajiman and Opele, who is good. So when I hindsight for you know
Opele in Nanajiman, who is better? Pacho. Let me show you soon. I'll be better.
There will be any better.
You show you soon. You may compare coaches. All right. How are the phone man so?
Debbie, no one phone. Me phone. Me phone you say.
How do I know say?
No one phone.
All right. Would have been so on sir. All right. Ma yentuaso. Now I brought you the message here Babe 3-4 times. Me because I want to do Michael Abebio. Minimum the country as ban or the eba. Maybe or say Newton said the core of a team is based on its 4 wingers, which I totally disagree. Answering the question he asked me yesterday about the 4 wingers Kumasi Asante Kotoko used last season. You should know that Kumasi Asante Kotoko didn't use a consistent lineup last season due to form of the players, injuries, player attitude, national team call-ups, and selfish interest and interference in player selection by the management. But they mostly use Frederick Asare, Augustine Ejapon, John Tedeku, Yusuf Mubarak, Sheriff Mohammed, Agadas, Enoch Morrison, Richmond Lamptey, Zeze, Mokwala, and Mfegi. Mind you, Rocky Dramina later came into the fold into their 11, and Justice Blay, Isaac Opon, and Dan Ladd are still part of the team. How many of these players have left? Isn't it just Agadas? Ababio Michael in Ebusa Assembly.
Because said Kotoko, omo fullback left and right, omo wingers left and right, and then the skeleton, not core of the team. 2 different things I make. Okay. Skeleton. Osha formation no, they are hold you on the wave, and I make a skeleton. Your core, right. Core a squad, you know. Omo na ye key. In transitions, na omwaka team to say last season one na key na ye ba fee omo da so ho and you can call Mrs. skeleton of the team 2 fullbacks and 2 wingers no and I'm a question na baby o afama or deviate kra.
Okay, Awa.
Sergio.
Dear now the brain.
And me who the list of referees are CAF anime for the AFCON.
Yeah.
32 center referees 32, and then 33 assistant referees. Now, luckily for us, Daniel Lai is part of the 32 center referees now, and then Kwesi Brobenso a part of the 33 assistant referees now. Okay. And then 4 VAR officials now instructors no so omo nipa 6. So these are the list very interesting. Kum through the list of the referees no very interesting. Pape Bakari Gassama is not featuring because we're listening but there's been some couple of referees at on the continent, so you will go through the list no. And the last AFCON qualifier in that group between Cameroon and Burundi came on. Sejo Enwa Unana Micho, he arrived at the party because major Cameroon Muntimin Kwafkonibi. Okay. Because he made around 6 saves to make sure say the Cameroonian team was still in the game, and they eventually won by 3-0. Sejo, there were some couple of other friendly games I call so. Algeria defeating Senegal by 1-0 at the start Diamnadio Abdoulaye Wade in Dakar. And Egypt also now Tunisia 3-1. So these are games I said you may interested in me interested in the games.
No problem.
So you cover.
Minim some more comment you Al Hassan. The message you the free Tamale about say good morning sir. Please, it looks as if we are gradually sidelining Fatawu Isaku, who happens to be an integral member of the team and among the budding young talents of the current generation. I saw it happen to Tori Jibril. I saw it happen to Asifwa. I saw it happening to Clifford Abuaji, etc. We've made noise, so we have to make noise. Al Hassan, Tamale, more comment.
Yeah, I think Sahaku should up on one cast in the game, no. Or battle scene player be our field in so. Isahaku. Or battle bar. One side that 23 in the kind, baby or born honor and Yama super sobo. Or more fight here and later no Yama free honor or my Isahaku boy. Okay. And now baby is a Haku boy, honor Kudus. As a soccer boy, now the tennis Kudus bet me a bar as 10. Now it's a how kwasi ho, but the reality is say it getting to the box, getting to the final third is how could anyone prove the kind of pressure Joseph Pencil Bukari Edinburgh defenders no that maturity no is how could draw. Okay. It's a team of here for me. I am not sure so be as taking a permanent spot or squad room or piano air fight for now. Near me fight it or fight or Baba Bayara from the bench. We saw it. It's a haku, Obiana chance. Obiana will be generally and Obia crying was all bepening. How many talent of the stage and on a general in a modern game? Okay. But I think all about move for coach in the field say Obama other places so more chance. I'm a member so my what Yashi. Now it's a how could you or Fifraba. I'm not sure say you're outcasting.
You know. Okay. Beyond that. Many Newton Yard say offensive battle than anybody on the pitch. Newton Crowell limited. White, Jordan Ayew, Osman Bukari, Joseph Pencil, Kamal Aldin, Nyamama, 5 ahead of Kamal Sowa. So no quite they were on and off, but we moved the ones under Chris Nomaba. 5 players now ahead of him. You better pick 4 in tournament. Unless you be na wingers a coach, bet me improvise. Okay. And that's why in tournament you go with 4 until you need to fight. Leicester City no be man a platform. Dia can you know ajinwa.
All right. Coffee break. Kakrebi, mamone di mane mrosu. Na monsa ma back after a few minutes. Many semens heba betu chinkomo kakreba na fiye dia kanyina enso abremo. I want Awal Mohammed. I want to ask Awal Mohammed. Is Mauricio Pochettino not good for Chelsea team? Because Chelsea against Liverpool 352 and against common Nottingham Forest to 352. Bankumsin, incoming assemblyman, Jabankrom electoral area AAK Unadiwe and so Ebre Unko Joseph at the same and crying. Brekum Chelsea Accra rep. Brekum Chelsea FC so far are so far ready for opening league match at our beloved Brekum Golden City Park. We started our pre-season matches in Kumasi and played 9 friendly matches and scored 46 goals. 2. Proceeded to win the Maiden in Century Tournament Cup organized by Samatex. By the way, the headmaster for Dogono Model 1 Basic School, Mr. Kalai, his assistant Lydia, and teachers Madam Philomena Gifty, and their colleagues love your show so much in Accra. Yadamasi headmaster or Dogono Model Model 1 Basic School. Mr. Kalai and then Penifua Munina Yenda Munina, and so as the assistant Lydia, teachers Madam Philomena Gifty. Nakopon Shroud Debiano from our program no Mafidi into Kessben and crime. Semens Hebal. Say
Obadenadom.
Yakopon as a
Kwania or the Achenti.
When my pale, I don't pay.
Medidi.
What did he?
Bye.
I don't want to be a holiday. As a common
General.
Let me do it.
Yo, General, Vedasi. Now, with your phone, and so, didn't cheers from Kodia Momo. Now, I shall phone it to you for so. Yaka say, ye didn't cheers from Eddie Free Semen Seba Clinic. I will come as a corman pon Eddie Bro. Yeah, I are subject with the beer, but now you catch us say, a one stop shop. One stop shop now, you can't say. Adie bia ye wo hospital bia no ba Semen Seba Clinic Kumasi asokore mampon a ye be ya mawo de kan ye pese ye kire se ye wo lab kese a ye wo mfidie akese di go e na afi ye wo scan room a ye wo scan machine a scan machine we no so ba na behwa enye common ones na ye hu ni bia enti oyade no se de sitie bia wo de ba ye nhwehwemu e wo oyade no ansa na edure wo se yede ma no yede ama na ye ka kire se juice no enso e koso wo ho obia o ate juice ninka ana obia wonte ninka se ye wo juice bi wo no na ye kanfo de ama na me ka asem kakra bi obi de yade bi ba ho no enra na me ba be hwe no na wo hwe wumani monyamfo bi na ka papa bi na ne ba panyi ene de ne bae na maame no complaini pii se ne mfe ne ya ne mfe na ya no yen ye hu se enema pii betima ma mfe ayo ya da bia be kan wa se ebia unya UTIs urinary tract infections ana se won so kra bia STI sexually transmitted infection ana se de na other infections ni bi ebia na typhoid ana se de na bia liver problem ana se kidney problem enti de ye ne se e dai gunu su ma me no wie ne ese unkotwa scan de di kan man kotwa scan no okotwa no e na scan no detect hu se ni liver no hu ba bi kakra atechima enti e ma ye further test say o say ye na LFT ye na liver function test no ye hu bibia wo ho afei ye ka se ne sa de a ye man koye typhoid ye nya with that test ni en hwa de sejo ye koye with that test no na ehun se maame no e wo typhoid ono so hu bibia sa because na rashes bi agugu no nti na adwen mu nyina ye ne say syphilis because wakoba bia me aka kire say syphilis no kre se unya syphilis a ensan be gugu ba bi e na unya typhoid so ensan gu ya de be brain na de ensan ne ba obi kwa de heat o hyehye mu a ono so timi nya sa ensan no enti ye further test a you say typhoid na ye say no any sadia said ye all complaining en fin na ya scan ye hu hwe ne de ye no reflex ni bi fe ye de ma reflexologist no Dr. White started say o miamia ne number na ma me na tiam na esu de akire no de ne sa so ne fin enu na kire say jumadi a Semen Seba Clinic ye di wo ya so ye ho oye na fe de kra no obisa no otipen ni biem o se da bi enu aro no mami ko no de ani gie na ekọ na ye san hu se sabi na wa constipate ni ye matim pa if it say ibi wa 3 days kra no obe konso a ketwa bi obonso obe wie no na moja kakra bi wom enu ena mai hu se no e wo se e man juice ni bi te e man juice no mami ni time obedi wo ho nyina e man juice ahodo mienu na e wo ni nyina se pains na wo community eye kakra ye hu se mami no fresh se me pacho na hefa na menkonko ye me hu ye enu na kiro Semen adwuma ye di no enti ye ka say one stop shopper ade bia ye obia wo de ba Siemens ebetimi aboa na typhoid ya ye kan obi so de mami de ne mfe na na ehu obi so de no ebetimi so wati bramu no pa obi so de be nsa kasa sesabi obi ase na adwen no enye papa na se wabodam boss otwa no kasa e na asoma si chimi nkofo ne simi nye sei hallucinations sa now na salmonella typhi anase paratyphi no aboa no timi betena oni paduan ma de we obetete wo no obetete wa to the extent say wan hwe ya obeka se wanya HIV because betime mo afon at once enu nti ye fa ho de atu ye ho fo say yenya hwe ye ena afei ma ye ntena wo abra be hu nsankyerene ahodo bi edade we mu ya catch us say ya de bebre nsankyerene no bro be ka say twin symptoms won say sa ya de we ne nsankyerene edade no won say different yare the same nsankyerene na enti emra wo be hu nsankyerene bi edade no me pato emfa nya aduto emfa nya adunum bra Siemens eba clinic if say Siemens yen hwehwemu ansa na ye be mo adura ya mo aduro if say ya nya hwehwemu ehun say wo yade na wo yare no stage say na akwakoduru tibia aduru no eduro wei ene emfa ma wo ana say yenya wo bibi say ebi wo kra na ne de no rest no hia na nya adunum ne ya kire say empen dodo say e wo so otimeji wa home enuane wei nso na wo say wudi enuane di ne bre wei mu ensu a wo no me pacho increase insuo no me pacho yenya hwe ye pa enna say obi etimanya typhoid a ya mpempi no efa aduane ne nsuo enti ye besre mo enuane a ye nwunwunu me yenhwe ne ye e wo say ye kan enuane ne hye ye heating enuane na ansa na ye di ni kwa say ye ma aduane jupi ansa na ye di tu kwota aduane bi na say aduane na dwo a me srew twin firi ho na kwota aduane foforo a hye say de be betimi aboa afa ensuo ne nom no esi aye hu tinipa pempa no unya entuamu de bia ye ni brand bia entuam de agugu ntuamu no ensuo na enu bi na mepacho ye nom anase se wo fie kra na ubetimi anoa wo nsuo num unuamu a bacteria bia na sa aboa bia wo bia no aboa no bewu sa no betimi aboa na o typhoid ni ade ni nyina so watimi ade wo ho enkoba sa na ye se wo ha ni ateti mu ane nam na ye kan ye ka cho se Siemens eba clinic ye withdraw for typhoid as oba ye tu ase deku de amount typhoid ulcer malaria sa ya de we ya ka cho se ehun aduro ho ni nyina se obeba asokore mampon ye ni asokore mampon rural bank ni di nhwani mu afei enam yade ahodo ni nyina so oba Siemens beboa enam yade ahodo ni nyina gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia genital warts sa ya we mu nyina HIV ye viral load ni de amount hepatitis B ye viral load no viral load ni betre say emwa dodo say ne wom enti enro we ene yen hye mfa mawo da say e wo so obeje aduro na anom ba bia wo bia ebetimi de asende won na wanom na bibia e kama de amawo eduru say wo so ba na be review anu aba ni asan hwe say de sitie afen so say wo pese otu kwan na wo yen hye for medicals ni ade a bra Siemens ya ka cho say lab na e wo ho no lab no ya bie e de ama public no nti enhwehwemu bia so wo ba bia wo ba Siemens be boa na wa ba enhwehwemu na bibia e kama wo de an so be fire number no na wa frɛ 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 me pato ye kan obi so ha ne de no onyare nanso ohwa o te se ne honam mu ne man koye ne honam ye ne yakakra bo so say we dey bre fine stress betimi aseti ama o honam ayoya ena yarewa hodo bebre betimi ama honam ayoya enu nti ne aka cho say bra na yenyo therapeutic massage ye therapeutic massage na ye na nya luxury o enya se ye miamia ama ebi a ho asisi ho so ye say aboa bi kura betina system no mu a uwie ne ma onum nsu ubo se be fresh ni nyina out na ne ma atoto ye dia ma na wa hoɔden no asisi pi efise ye nyina ye boa ye ho se de be ya o man kyekere no betimi akɔ nanim so man kyekere betimi akɔ nanim age so wa hoɔden se wa anya adwuma amfa am wo man ya o man ntimi nkoso wabusua so betiti apansam enti na Siemens de bia betra na ya tu fo se ya hwehwie efa ho Dr. Mike Adams I can say me Professor Mike Adams American bi or say 95% of disease chronic diseases are yenya ni nyina no eye deficiencies e wo ye nuan diem ene or how a enema ye de koye num nema ye nom ho na saa nema ni nyina wo nti ebusa so waduan na wodi no ede na wom nutrients ben na wo waduan na wodi no ana say pintin bia da me nti unya bibia no anso wadi na akọ wanim me pato yenya hwe ye e wo saa nema we ho na emwaye semens ye futuo kakra ye de mauni na ye catch us say yare bia say wo stroke arthritis brania nyo reflex ni massage ni bi now so de wo ho if you say stroke for na ba ho enra nipa num stroke a omu nyina mienu na omte hwitem omutimi sori na ante kofro mo ka enti ade ntina autonomous stroke na bu agu dem say wonsa na ntimi maso wano na achim okasa maye bra semens ni nyina say fa number no now the free na bra now so brania nyo reflex ni bi afa ye wi a ye ma onu papa ni bi ye ma odide ni onom ho akwankyere no na emwa wo wani wanya conjunctivitis say chlamydia conjunctivitis anase gonococcal conjunctivitis bra that semens mwa emra ye reflex ni ade ne ma wo juice ahodo ni nyina ni nro e wo ho no na wani ni ade ni nyina etodin dia ma sejo yen sanfa number ni to dwa bi wi a na enko agan so kakra bi 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 6061 na sejo ye sorry so kra no na edro e de aba abonten edro ndi ne Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules okay sadro ina ne mra ne de agan no etimpa cha so what say ye ka agan wonso sabi obema ne wasi ne trase obema ne ntimi ma ne ho so obema yi se oni oba hia mu a na wadwodwo me pa cha tumrika na koto edro agan ne bi Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules me catch us edro bia nka ho ye edro we nko a eni nsuo no ene ne topaye no eno ne ye kanfo de amawo afenso mu a mukosina ni se sia no magemu yesi ye nyina etukwa akonkran wodo du teka wamane wafa campus se hinfa na akwa hinsan yo se hin na akọ me pato eni kwan se wodu sa atibia no afenso obi a woni atenka uyo ba atenka de atenka unya bi da tumika na beto edro ni bi nanom afe osisi na ye oya enya accident ene bi odompe bi mu abu yare ya boss yi na ma osisi ya oya ana wadwuma wo ya fuom dwuma ukukuru na wo so na wo fa ha wokoto me pato tumika na koto edro ni bi na emom wo ye bema na se wo sugar wo soro na u prostate wo soro a freye ne ye ma wadro ma sa ne ma mienu we nkofom na no madro no na no madro na be hu the potency of the medicine na bibia to din di ama usisi no se sciatica wo to ase na twetwe ni nyina abekọ 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 afei 0205 57 35 55 general oni yakopon to aso nyadwuma
yakopon enka wonso ho mon friend numbers no na mon semense ba penifo entwetwe enkomo naotwe se na ebesane mu ahia ebiom yetwa program no so dia ma Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television live ewo Kessben 92.9 Accra awal Mohammed Baba Transi na odi onoso ndi kakra abreye yebeko Newton Latte marriage ta ho enchekra na odi akuma kakra e was screen so kwa Mickey enso Baba Transi na local source no enso odi go ankra e de amayen na mensan shira baby a wo bia mamenchia e wo oboase okay ye chao pa ye chao fried rice papa na mensan shira e wo oboase unyami hu wache meche wonkan so ache yie papa yensha de eka ho biom Mr. Host, if the Ghana Football Association do not stop imposing their players on the national teams, Ghana as a country will not progress in all the major tournaments. See what happened in yesterday's game. Do we have a national team? Amos, Udwe Ifri, Asin Fosu, and Abeka program. No, we and so for him. Joe, how are you and your crew? I'm disappointed in you and your crew. Why don't you talk about the pitch, but you are talking about our team Ghana? Who is in charge of the stadiums in Ghana? Are you guys doing politics? That's why CAF will send his personnel here and will give them bribe to approve our stadiums for one game, and we call ourselves a football nation. This same pitch that 4 clubs will be playing on this season, are we not ashamed of ourselves? Somebody must be called somebody must be called to explain. Haba rich anyway Africa day and a brain rich about local stories and so I mean say can make stories no and don't worry Eddie ebe kan wasem now can could say pitch is easy ya ka okay our
Sergio.
Oh, picture boss born now.
Yeah, so bad, so terrible. And it was so unfortunate. And mind you, yeah, and mind you, 2 days from now, 2 days from now, Dreams any FC Cologne, CAF Confederations Cup no, so you can imagine, say CAF officials share game no from afar. No who say one of omu games on pitch na na Barcelona. So it's so unfortunate. Leaders, you know, these are it. But Seju, at end of our way eba me trimu. Green grass technology. The BI Koye Stadium a contract the BI shomonsa. Until say ni see pitch.
More problems.
Too bad. And also, but indeed we need to upgrade ourselves. And I was watching DR Congo Sudan. Said you heard the level of the pitch. I watched Mali's game. Who said you must upgrade? We more black Africans like us. I didn't know muso moyo mudi na ye nya we nya brofo ana obeka be a northern part of the continent obeka so more resources change. But we are blacks, but say you see the level or the quality of their pitches no. And as I said shena ye apart from that other sporting facilities and youth resource centers say you baby are state of the those facilities na kwa kodunu say you is very very bad, so terrible. And as I say, I'm paying for no AABB about that. We need to do something about that.
Okay.
So you now make about the list of the referees now. CAF Ediaba for the AFCON 2023. Say those referees no echo into that refereeing program ahead of the AFCON. Interestingly, me who a very good number of referees at least we are conversant with them. Say Bamlak Tesema Wayesa from Ethiopia ewum na referee Mustafa Gobal, I remember Senegal Egypt during that last World Cup qualifiers course ewo Senegal no onu no di that game. Sadok Selmi said you beka no di in Nigeria ewo Abuja and ono so a part of, but said you interestingly Pape Bakari Gassama, major he's fading out of the system no. So, but one referee mania Giamano Peter Waweru Kamuku, New D and Central African Republic, just some few days ago, last week, yeah. So you oye university lecturer, Jomo Kenyatta University of Science and Agriculture, University of Agriculture in Kenya. So you wababa yani postgraduate diploma kura ewa hada ewa UCC, and also one of the referees are or more rising through the ranks nowadays. And I think the modern more on that day and you idea obia ebetimi doubting. And Jean-Jacques Ndala Ngambu of Gabon also one of the referees are omoka within those way. So 32 referees. Ye who some couple of referees are more on the continent. Me since me shas ye share AFCON, me who referee Lim Kinchon of Mauritius, referee Felix Tangawarima, and referee Chiramba Dari of Zimbabwe, referee Mohamed Gouazaz, referee Said Bekola, the late Moroccan referee now D finals are 1998 between France and then Brazil. Yebehu Murad Dami, Yebehu Gamar El Gando of Egypt. Later on Eddie Maye, Denman Jorom, and these are quality referees. So mama very good performances. Kofi Koja one of the referees will be ref Philip the modern ball. Referee Koulibaly Koman of Mali. In the last decade, no dear, omo J referee na boss on the continent has been Bamlak, Tesema Weyasa, Pape Bakari Gassama, Eddie Maye, Anthony Bennett, and Obeka Victor Gomez of South Africa. And then Osabesaka referee Badara Diata of Senegal. But I think say Peter Waweru Kamukumo and Jean-Jacques Mbala Nzolamo, these are the guys who are now taking over. Me referee Noman Desiree Doué of Ivory Coast. One of the quality referees also the referee didn't say any mistakes and I think say it's very good for us. Say Yenya Danielai, our part of the contingent, say you a very good results. Okay. There are countries or more football nations, some of them say you more or more referees are more listen. But say at least Daniel Lai a part a very good. Okay. Now you're saying ya Kwesi Brobe are also a assistant referee so on also cut the list of the 33 men contingent in terms of the assistant referee so and also a very good. So at least these two so going forward our referees no matter as their game say what tournaments at least ube who or more. So for example Algeria or 3 there are some other countries or more 2 within the list of the referees now, but so the referees must up their games going forward. Yebenya some numbers. Be bro 1 2 na inyan. So Sergio, this is what we are looking forward. And Sergio, list of the 24 teams nina I confirmed. Omo kobo AFCON. Even though there is one gamer yet to be played, which is the Morocco and the Liberia game, but any material effect. So these are the list of the 24 countries that have qualified, and Amokobo Ivory Coast 2023 come January next year. And unfortunately for the debutants, this time around, yentimenya any debutant bia mekaya some time ago say. Over the last 3 AFCON tournaments, bia at least ube one debutant. Ana tima onko bida or appear in 2017 ye kunya Guinea Bissau. Ekoso ewo Gabon. In 2019 ewo Egypt ye nya 3 debutants. Okay. Teams miensa no monko bida na eye tournament a mo make your debut. And that was the AFCON ya elevate and ya increase the numbers from 16 to 24. And yenya Burundi, yenya Madagascar, and yenya Mauritania in that AFCON in 2019. And at the last AFCON in 2021, ewa Cameroon, yenya 2 debutants. And luckily for those 2 debutants, 2 of them nina obia etimi ba tournament no, etimi su progress after group stages. The Comoros Island team now our group with the likes of Black Stars, the likes of Panthers of Gabon, and then Atlas Lions. It me progress here. Any Gambia and so on to me making all the way to the quarterfinals. But this time around, you need any debutant bia that tournament. But 24 teams no.
So Obia Kubida.
Yeah, Obia Kubida. Okay. Obia. Some of them are making return for some number of years. For example, Mozambique since 2010 on AFCON. Okay. But they are appearing. Tanzania and Namibia missed out on the last AFCON, even though both of them were there in 2019 Egypt. They are coming back. Zambia, for the last 3 AFCONs, they didn't qualify. Okay. After 2012 win now, 2013-15, 2017-19-21, they didn't but Omo qualify. Avram Grant, your own former coach, Etimia Pijo team no, I'm a MOBA. So all the teams are MOBA competition no, teams are MOBA bida. So you no osham into the game and I make one Cameroon, Burundi, and it needed to take the experience and the very good agility and saves from Andre Onana to make sure that the Cameroonians were up in the party. The first half, Caleb Bimenyimana, former striker of Kaiser Chiefs, as they say, or Ali Benghazi, a boy, strong shot, be Emaniye. Then came Cedric Amisi, another shot deep from the center, and Onana make around 6 saves, especially during the first half, because now Burundians, they came very strongly in the game because now Omoni here a win to make sure say Omobe qualify for the 2023 AFCON. But first half, Ekoso Ekoye goalless draw. Then came the second half around the 46 minutes. Yes, share second half Nasia and Christophe Lucio Ekoye that mistake. Pass out the command goalkeeper and or the command Brian Mbeume. Oye Brentford winger no they share the first goal no Christopher Wu Lens defender no the back kan and then 90 minutes the 3 minutes account and of Vincent Abubakar the captain of the side the third goal no the kan man 3-0 in favor of the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. So what it means Cameroon have made sure some back qualify to the AFCON so Cote d'Ivoire. Now even before the game said you me who a video of the Burundian players in their hotel said you praises any said you must see bumpire but said you that wasn't enough for the Burundians and unluckily for them they are not going to be part and said your video no more bumpire that was in their hotel prior to the game but until time they lost against the indomitable Lions Cameroon ebenya kwan they called the AFCON in 2023 La Côte d'Ivoire. Another games basu friendly games and said you me taking interest in that game basu a stadium Nadu Abdoulaye Wade in Dakar Senegal. Okay. Now Algeria scored 1-0 against the indomitable Lions of the Teranga Lions of Senegal. It was a game of superstars, both on Algeria front and the Senegalese front, because who game na Edouard Mendy, ubenya Moussa Niakat, ubenya the likes of Abdou Diallo, Kalidou Koulibaly mo in defense, na Idrissa Gana Gaye, Pate Sis of Raye Vallecano mo, with Nicolas Jackson, Sadio Mane, and then Iliman Ndiaye are the ones leading the attack. For Algeria team, one maintaining core of the guys are more winning of AFCON in 2019. Only the goalkeeper now within the list now make the likes of Mandrea, goalkeeper Mandrea, frame Emma Rais Imboli frame Mandrea bedem. But Yusuf Atal, Rami Ben Sebaini, Rayat Ainouri, one of the defenders, French international, Jamel Belmadi, etimi convincing the man is switching in nationality from the French outfit to the Algerian. Say the likes of Aissa Mandi of Real Betis, not deep in midfield, Faris Chaibi, share go no, the likes of and Riyad Mahrez, Baghdad Bounidjah were leading the attack, and it was a fiercely contested game. But anyway, honestly, Edouard Mendy anyadie because a goalkeeper of your caliber, who experience goalkeeper what him that goal in UEFA Champions League final. This goal like this here was unfortunate. Amount for bed doubty or quality at this stage.
Performance no form.
Yeah, Sergio. This goal here is on.
I'm surprised. Number one.
Diata mo Seni Dien QPR but Sergio he still has been the man or money the goal post no and Sergio they rely based on the experience and the stage how they set up no. Another game so Egypt Tunisia is show by 3-1 and Sergio games so Obia maintaining the core because you saw Yusuf Musakni leading the line for the Tunisians or captain and Ali Malul the likes of Mohamed Ali Ben Ramadani formerly of Esperance Cisse or Ferencvaros in our Europe in Hungary. Now a deep midfield Elias Shekiri our entrant Frankfurt. Sabah Egypt team no Tariq Hamed Mo, the likes of Said Ahmed Zizou, Mohamed Mustafa leading the line with Omar Marmoush and then Mohamed Salah also on the left flanks. So it was a keenly contested game. Yesterday the Tunisians making sure say they had the better of the Egyptians, scoring 3-1 and Aissa Ladouni goal near the first goal. No. It was a thunderbolt. Was switching from Ferencvaros by Union Berlin this year crowd Europe idea mama Meka Aissa Ladouni Tunisia midfield no. So it's an experience side for the last World Cup no. You saw Waji Kekrida no also in that setup no. Then it was a keenly contested game. The Tunisians made sure said they had the better results, winning 3-1 courtesy Aissa Ladouni mo and then Yusuf Musakni. The own goal no so ebaye yenya Ahmed Ramadan Omar Kamal share the own goal the Tunisians no. And that was what happened when the Tunisians won by 3-1 and you see say all the other countries they are playing against other African countries and these are highly tested teams good enough say call AFCON you need to test your ability and these are those type of highly friendly high couple of friendly games me pen say team no be going to the AFCON say they be better more the mono
Emre no aso kakra intino mesha ma okwan na fi watimi awuram zaka 1 or 2 stories so the Rebecca dey
virtually my exhausted most of the things na me person me exhausted
me ma me ke ebetwe nkomo kakra na later the akanyina enso ye de abramo Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. Mami K enso 3p garlic mixture. Ye no ba twetwe nkomo kakra na if you are the akanyina no ye the local stories kakra aka no enso abeka ho e de amamo Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. Joe, what's wrong with Chris Hughton playing defensive in the first half and attacking in the second half? Is it not in friendly matches that he can try systems and try his players? Let Ghanaians, for once, have patience with our coaches. I agree with Newton on this. Lawyer Kwame Boafo, the Odi Abreya no pay and good morning, lawyer. Mamike.
Sergio.
Ayeneke ya tia fasone.
Ayasamu.
Umuza. Seboko.
Yami adome ho
ya. 3p garlic.
3p garlic mixture.
Yes.
And a general health.
Okay.
And yarwa ho do a 3p etumi esa. Enti anope ye mo bibia achi edeba Kessben kasabidie kese eso Kessben TV and afi Kessben FM na sade de bia no hia ukuada edi apomden ho enkomo no enenso eye ukuada yaba ye no eba bedi apomden ho enkomo ye busa se ompo no emote saying na ene yehwe general health na chese enyarewa hodo a 3p garlic mixture etumi esa. Na osha 3p garlic mixture enu bebre no na aba e wo Ghana ha na so osha 3p garlic mixture edemu ba akope enu nti enne mebe wo bonyare wa hodo a obi a o se enti se ye ba de ye kano ya mmone ya rieso a eno chese 3p ebetumi aboa no ana ane ye ka che wo se ye ka na se ya mo ya rieso a ofre doctor no ka che doctor say doc we na eyemie anyenye bia 3p garlic mixture ebetumi aboa me ana ye de ye beka no kra de a kire wo se ya rie na woni ye ka ho asem no se 3p garlic mixture entumi nsa ye ma won ha wo ho sayade no so 3p ebetumi asaya bo yade atuase e de amawa o kan ya na doctor chew say ko na ekope bito 3p garlic mixture number yade ya adwumanie wo hwe TV no so a enegu ase ho no Fred doctor sisia ne no eni nkomo obi a wayare ada efie ache a wontumi nkwa adwuma wako hospital wanu no bia enso ade achi a ase ya boro no ade achi a ase na honam ye ne ya de bia nipadua no emu ye ne mremre ontumi nye ne ho hwe koto 3p garlic mixture masa nipa no enom me ma onanu 2 days pe nipa no be sorry akwa adwuma afo obi so ho no mo a wo se na pono na poso sei eye ne ya otia fom mpa wati yaw e woni nipadua mu koto 3p garlic mixture masa nipa no onom a me ma ne 2 days pepepe ade se ade kura beche no na nipa no ne ho aye ne din a saa honam yaw na wot ne nyina no eto atwa saa ni ma me bo so we obi a ne ho ye ne mmere obi a ne honam ye ne ya obi a wana se ntini mu etwetwe no na ne nase apagya e wo honom ase ne nan mu no ode tia fom a asempa ne wom na ne nan mu ehyehye no saa ni ma we nyina no eye pressure ene kofa de ba pressure bi wo honom a ye wo low pressure ene ye wo high pressure ebi wo honom a pressure na e wo soro no high pressure no e bo won kaye e ma wuti dwaw e ma wo honam tutu e ma wo ntiri mu twetwen e ma wo nase timi tatai e ma wuti afom asempa ne bi wo nem ene high pressure ene timu wani su bri wo no by low pressure no obu on ma hyehyɛ ne ho pa enso hu mpo se wanya pressure eno na ekun da krope na etwa wahwe enti pressure no a epie ema hu ni ma bi wo nipadua mu no eboa ma utumi no madro ntem eno nti na nipa wo ho no mu a na de mi kan ohunam tutu waye mremremre wo so a wonya adwuma bia wapo no wapo so ye oya no 3p garlic mixture and American for the amount fire number no e wo screen so na wo wuti wo radio so no Fred Doctor Cecilia your number no e 0248 92 8824 0248 92 88 8824 kaisa edro me ne oka ho asemi eye 3p garlic mixture edro no ewotom wo hwe tv ne so a na eda ho no enti ukoto 3p garlic mixture eye se ya nete ewotom ehwe ho a ebo enti uto na wasom yie ne ti no so eye kokko na 3p garlic mixture no edro bi a wonum bia no obetumi anom 3p garlic mixture ede aka ho wonum hospital edro no anopa na wadidi kakra ebo ebra wonum ye no epa ho si medunu mu a se bia wonum no 8:15 pepepe na wanom 3p garlic mixture woni adro bia nso no mu a fa 3p eye wadru number ne 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 88 24 3p garlic mixture obia wafuaye kese ama aboroso eye anadwodidie enam wie bebrebe ene ensanum bebrebe na kofa wei edeba edise wujai anadwodidie wujai ensanum bebrebe na wujai enam wie bebrebe a oyefuru no eso bete na fe wonum 3p garlic mixture yen kan to sa wonum 3p amana twafu e wo musa 3p garlic mixture wonum a ebenna ne srade na e wo yemu no ama wo yefru no atwe aye kama na emum onum 3p ye de ebe ka no kre de a kirew onum 3p wo wudidi anadwo emo be 9 na fe no wodi fufuo edi banku emo be 9 na wote abonten enum nsa ewe nam oba afia no wobeda me pa cho onum 3p garlic mixture enye adwuma because srade no a wo no wodi 3p na ne no afiri wo yem no woda so a srade no ho adwuma eno ntime srew menkoto 3p garlic mixture ennom wa abra beka sedro ni nya adwuma edro ni adwuma pa na enso wo so dada setem ni ma bi ka ho a ebetumi aboa ama edro no aye adwuma number ne 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 88 24 kaise edro no eye 3p garlic mixture afi obi a wanya asthma wabowa ewa no enkoda koto 3p garlic mixture na enom oba ubu nsa emeye ubu nsa wote yaw ebe 2 days pe na etwa de fibroid ebe brew oba ubu nsa na yaw bebrebe ewo mu a enem yare atimi kofa saade no edeba chlamydia ene gonorrhea ne syphilis etima oba ubu nsa wote yaw ewo wayase ene wosisi na woyemu sanfro sebio etima obokura fono ema ofe obade nka bu nsa ni kwansa wote yaw e wo se bayo se de wo dwonso no ti se yaw ketua bi bemu a ebetiwa koba se eye fibroid ena ebo nkaye anase e hawbi aba wahemfie honom nom 3p garlic mixture na enhye moa no ase na ahemfie wo enye kama na o menses no enflow 5 days 4 days 6 days na hu se wonso oyo besima oba ka hu se won se bu nkoyi a awo ho betumi ayeden dia ma afi bema honom na bema mu hihyew na bema mu ye oya na osisi mu ye oya wonu oba hia na sebi hu nsane mpo a wote yaw e wo bema mu obi a wonu mu ato untumi eniti nom 3p garlic mixture obi akokete so untumi enna woda ho saa na ade ache na akokọ abon nom 3p garlic mixture obeda amade beche nso hu eden obetumi asori akwadwuma obi a wanya diabetes obi a wakọ hospital aka to so wanya siche yade na wotwetwem ye ka ho asem kope 3p garlic mixture ne tonom obi a waye kese amana broso odi hie bi da fie wanya stroke enu be na wonom ye ka hu se stroke ahyase pressure ene kofa de ba wonya pressure na se wa nhwe ni yi a edi stroke ene bebre wo esan se moja ntimi ni afurusane ye woni paduane mu a entri no moja nnemu kọ adwene mu no eye yire ebe pai egu adwene mu obekọ doctor be ka cho se wanya stroke bonsa wonsa ahyase moamoa wano ahyase echim oketre mu ahyase eyedu obi kan sema wonte ase ye eye stroke ene ebo nkaye no 3p garlic mixture ena make am for edi amount nombi ebe boa pa esan se ye batse ni ye kan onyinne yiswa tobi na wano je number ne fre doctor na mencho baby abenya adwene bi ato number ne 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 8824 o kuma se ha bora kolena heba Danny Heba, Chris K Heba, okwa wo say ope 3p garlic mixture. Ho for enko Albert Sam. Takrade eye AA Mensa. Koforidia eye Gabson Pharmacy. Okwa wa mumuni away enterprise ewo. Locus Pharmacy ewo Ashaman enkran for enko Kingswalk Medina also kwa ubenya bi ewo Health Alert Clinic Bora baby eto bibidro any pharmacy shop bia okwa ose wo pe 3p garlic mixture ya moya reso a eno nche se 3p wow Francis sia ni eni nkomo number ni 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 3p garlic mixture yame boada sene
yebe sign mo ehyebiom Gambi as usual also chiao pa
mejine so pa
di mari konti obi aba on chia no ngwa betra
mechia Gambi so pa
ochia Gambi o
mechia ane
na wo kan bia chera na
oh me ka che say on time shekes
all right mami ke Gambi 4141 mami ke so chiao pa oje so Mr. mo friend numbers na mami ke di 2 bia no 3p garlic mixture na masa Gambi masa nipa nyankwada o Gambi we feel you keke. Please, what is happening at Legon City's goalkeeping department? Just after the departure of Sylvester Saki, we are hearing William Eso is also in a very bad condition. What's happening? Palmer, and this is say, and so Abre Yang. Kofi, Sheffield, UK. Joe, if you want to know how serious we are about football in Ghana, just look at the pitches we play on. And the funny thing is that this Accra Sports Stadium we are complaining about will still be far better than some pitches that will be approved for this season's league. It's absolutely annoying that a country that can boast about being a football country can't even get the basics right. Are we serious? Sheffield, UK, and Papa Kofi, and so anyway, a free Abreye. And another night, who, the nation's Wembley. Na, so good for me, the pitch, A&A. Yesterday, I was really, I was really happy with the performance of Nicolas Opoku. He was solid, calm, and composed. Okay, I was really impressed with the performance of Nicolas Opoku. He was solid, calm, and composed. That was a John Mensah performance. Hamza, Kimsi. All right, the way, and so Abraham. Emrasu said, me call Mickey Darling. Hiniba Michael Nyame. Na also at the local stories no bre yen answer na Newton Lati and so the need nyina abego na fi yaba baba stories no enso emu kakra Gambi masa 41 nipa enyon kwada nipa nsusa okay my bra hoy na yentuaso money asana ninuya money also buy money yeah
wow
yeah money aba money fra money aba yes asobako yes she's in number 1 position no mafa Marvin you didn't call be 10th position no baby yeah money also chow pa
we didn't so pa che those days
yeah
41 for you na besram
uchiaomo
so also invite me
Kofi body na hoye ne dia your invitation be aba this on the ma
okay na me pe Kofi number na my friend some person me besram
yeah okay and ka be shock wo mo opa pushire
pachopi
okay
but you know Ghana Premier League no nsem na medican e dia ba se dia bibia temi to toma weekend ye bebo Ghana Premier League no na clubs no registration of players you know ayensa kan wa ha team wa already start more players our Ghana Premier League no Nations FC they no register 18 players
okay
18 players and register more for this season. Kumasi Asante Kotoko so mienu omene has nyina register the same players. Kotoko register 13 players. 13 players and Kumasi Asante Kotoko register this season. Henry Ansu, Kalu Watara, Michael Chejamena, Dawuni Yaya, Andrews Intimenu, Nana Benyi Amwa, Samuel Asamwa, Nuruddin Yusuf Mohammed, Baba Yaya, Bernard Sumwa, Fatawu Seidu, Peter Akwa Amidu, and a Fuseni Ishaku. Way any players Akumasi Asante Koroko register this season 13 players and a Kotoko a team register general has
13 new players.
I say because this among cost system this season. The 13 new players and a Kotoko a register this season. Our Mobesia kind a day amomo has the book the normal register 12 players. Has and a Tosumiensa 12 players and has registered this season. Lebetios Atta, Kelvin Osei Esibe, Martin Kakari, Raphael Amponsa, Evans Adumakom, Michael Amadou, Kofi Agbesima, Kashala Ramos, and Inso Kwauku, and Emmanuel Amankwa, Isaac Frimpong, Sisi Kasim, any players has a register. Sisi Kasim no, almost a forward of free Ivory Coast, and only say the city and general. Nations and register more players with 18 Kotosumienu 13 has a Tosumiensa 12 players in Swatramain 12 players. Tima one register players Kurana new players and joining team no Brekum Chelsea register only 2 players.
Okay.
Only 2 players and a Brekum Chelsea. And so I register
some team intact.
2 players.
No. Just Kalu Watara ni Ansu ne free.
And I'm replace him with Patrick Ansu and Ahmed Adams.
Simple.
Into defender now and so far striker account. Into Hansu
experience defender and Patrick Ansu so no Bobre Kumasna or media man or Samba back.
Yeah. Into almost register list number of new players and only say general situational and so efa Ghana ye Premier League no other teams no one registration so Akrama register 12 players, Dreams register 6, Outri register 7, Accra Lions register 7, Gold Stars 7, Legon Cities 9, Olympics 4, Heart of Lions 3, Chelsea 2, Samates 7, Bofwakwa 9, Eduana Miensa, Karela 8 and a Bechem United 8 new players and I'm register for the season. I'm be you so I'm 13 players. I'm on a second new players. Nations I'm free division by 18 players.
Okay.
And I'm register mo abra season e be shase.
And you know players ko no afa omo equally good bishima and I manage him pa o Bechem United. Agbesima ko no so Kofu Asamba. Yes. And this striker Hafiz
Konkodi.
Also ko Okra.
Yeah.
Also Okra Asamba.
Yes. Replacing quality with quality.
Yes. Yeah.
Augustine Okra, Benjamin, Benjamin,
very sweetly.
Nana Asiedu Darlington, Jan Fosu, Samuel Kofo, Precious Boa, Ebenezer Edukwao, and Samuel Osekofo, Bechem United players. I am
apart from Obiao experience, Darlington Jan Fosu. Ebo Karela ba media man or about the Team United. The come there to us
it is general when any situation say the city general me to so aye in some Doma Ash Gold Sporting Club one more lawyers and some lawyer aye John Kwame Kwesi what your kata da come Ghana Football Association was it or Ghana Football Association for say one more kata on behalf of Ash Gold Sporting Club President Dr. Kwaku Frimpong says Sabre, one more edit to many said one more Ghana Football Association our court issues are one more NKN where court issues are a cost on Yadia, one more Akenwe NT, one more the 2 GF and him say Kabeyan common train say court the bit me determine case our court the way and Sana Ghana Premier League no etimi ashase we a krata Bobo kwa friend of Ash Gold one more idea to one more lawyer John Kwame Kwesi no what sure the come Ghana Football Association say GF and twin so momo mi league no until say one case woman no one ye beti maka e dey for some case no I think be on the 19th min kind date be on the 19th one be say case ni wie ye ka wi a na nke ato Premier League no so we krata wo matchrom e dey akokoma GF no omo da koma GFA yes the president Ghana Football Association omo da akokoma GF no say omo gide say GF no twetwe so
njenya dey a omo kokko te ko di injunction
no omo kokko
dey call FA
e dey akoma FA so more asemo wo mo kan wo court
this omu wie
nti omu nkan
wie ansana
ya league no
very clear
nti eno ne krata Ashgo Sporting Club enso atro e de akwa Ghana Football Association has vote General Friday and the has ebebo ewo eye tamale abromane out to you and ebebo has akwakopiemu ewo tamale na has nhihye wo man nie wo so me training enne ewo tamale na fe chana 14th o my training ewo tamale ansana wo makensi no o first league match no etima baso against out to you on Friday 6 p.m. Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium where ye krata mekase has a book wo de ababe tuja and so efa wo preparation towards wo first Premier League game one and no so eba be koso den and so ye beto aso wa other stories ma ye the Black Stars baba nansa the Black Stars baba name for Premier League no sensem Premier League no so ya the invited 30 players and 30 center referees and 30 assistant referees they no be kaya ye the tuja say omuko keep so Ghana Football Association President GDA say I was some 2 referees in so they so matter so center referees no 30 assistant referees 30 and the Premier League no and nunti we organize 3 days seminar at the ama referees said the biometima kokope nimdia ebetimi abo am say Premier League no ehya ase a na nyametima konkan enso ede ama wo mo so wo dwumedi na se said already no Ghana Football Association President ya tuja so GDA say I was say clubs no referees no omo bomode no mutimi ma the best of refereeing this season because last season there said the nyamesi koe no ankoye amfama Ghana football into this season there o GDA say also mama the best of officiating and so the Black Stars of Ghana nra womo boy kofa kensie wa Accra Sports Stadium womo ene Liberia na boy match ne ba na wie no na Ghana tima share Liberia for kamiensa amoma timu ebaako and the results timi epiemu Ernest Nyama Kudus Mohammed Sanso and Jordan Ayu womo ni players womo to antara no e the Black Stars of Ghana after the game coach Hughton was match here boy dear no TDS was like Ghana yetimi she more goals and so abo home na so more goals no yetimi anse na mo disappointed say Ghana yetimi e consider yesa goal no e wa kensi no mo
try something different as regards the formation that we play. Play some players that are very much part of what we do that didn't play in the first game, and that's a hard balance because on top of that what you want to do is it's important to win the game also just for the feel of the group and of course going forward. And of course for us to score, disappointed to concede the goal at the end, but to score 3 goals and in a game where maybe we could have scored more, then I have to be happy with it. Very much for us to try something different.
Hughton, head coach, and the Black Stars of Ghana, and then someone what they told after the game. No, was also Kasai said always be an team no, and to me improve. Now, I'm improve yeah, papa, because your first game, your boy against Central African Republic in the place nearby, just 2 days training and no team but after a year Central African Republic, not team no, and you more matches a boy, and that's a more training a team no, a boy team near papa, Brahman Liberia boy, name pitch in a na and your pitch, papa. When is some Hughton at the tuja?
You can always look to improve. But the really good advantage of this game was that, as I said before, the Central African Republic game, we in effect had 2 days training. So if we didn't have this second game, then probably the players would have gone back to their clubs the next day, and in effect we would have had them for 2 days training and 1 game. So this was important because we were able to do some work with them leading up to this second game. We tried a different formation because I think these are the type of games where perhaps you can try things. Even though it's not to the detriment of the result, we still want to win the game and we still want to be as strong as possible. But certainly I've seen enough in the 2 games to always give me confidence. There's still things we could have done better. Today in the first half, I thought we gave the ball away. The pitch was difficult with the rain, but I thought we gave the ball away too easily at times in that first half period. And sometimes you need that to settle into the game, and sometimes you need to get that first goal to calm everybody down. So, but I've seen enough in the 2 games to be confident and optimistic, and looking forward, of course, to the next camp.
coach of the Black Stars of Ghana, Coach Hughton, and the Sansemo Tuja. Debia, yes, a local based players, no, you have more opportunity no Musia kind from the Black Stars of Ghana, and 2 local based players, opportunity is your kind, and the Black Stars of Ghana. Oka, Omuhonsem.
I'm very, very conscious of what any introduction into the camp from local players. I'm very, very conscious of that, and that's why I stay here for periods to watch as many games as I can here. But it's always going to be about competition, and when it comes to whatever squad, I have to pick whatever it is, 24, 25 man squad that I think is the best squad to get the result that we need to get. Sometimes injuries can give others an opportunity, and we of course had an opportunity for both players from Lyon, and I think both done well, particularly Jonathan coming on in that last minute and giving the team a real lift, I think, in that period, particularly when the game opens up. But really pleased for Hamid as well to make his debut. So I think that's probably for them too. I think that's great encouragement. It's great encouragement for more of our local players to want to aspire to.
Tina Genoa Wakasada for the Black Stars of Ghana. Or Accra Sports Stadium, they won some outdoor a day a brand near Betwaso. A wada stories men feign in check Kumasia San Chico Kotokuso prepare. I had a more first league game where Bebaso a war Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium. Mama Brantier, I'm a sign no I'm a bo place I would do Messia kind of Makotoko. This is a Michael Jamara, Onoso Kaumbi. What's it say Kotoko? Dinto join Kotoko and supporters no. Neso supporters no eta team nechi. Inti supporters ne ba. Wamon brago pramane so no meshe team no inkuran abra nyememu ayeden. Na this is no mujide se nyema beku ye de makotoko Michael Jamana.
I would say it's the support base. Basically, if you have a club that has this mass support, you do everything to play for the club. So it's about the support. You have people rallying behind you, so why won't you play? Yes, you have to play, and it's the best you can get in the country. Sure. This is football, and this is what surrounds football. You can't get it all right at all times. You have to be criticized to get the best out of you. So with the support base, I think if things are not going well, they will criticize you on all fronts. But you as a player, you have to get it in your mind that they are criticizing you because of something. So basically, you are not doing the right things. You have to do the right thing so that the criticisms will go, and the criticisms will bring the best out of you. So you have to accept it. So I'm very much prepared for everything that comes.
Someone I am Michael Jamana with the 2 jar at the Fakumasia Santa Kodoko Timo says more prepare as a Kumasia Santa Kodoko by Friday dear. When we say said the Omu Jesse a THB no Ababedunum on Beon Valley Jessino and will be on City Jessino and also a city and so our yet was so our that story Simo and a Bantus and Academy Lagos cities and no cemetery just Sylvester Saki when Yanni baby at the Ghana Football Association president Wakasa the phone say ya ye papa say a brand TBT say BBC bit Messi or Ghana football mu abra inchebiana league eba beshase no rahosem Sansuna Emmanuel William Esu no sinakan de ma osinakan edema Legon cities or Sansu sinakan edema Black Meteors or ka Black Meteors team was abre Ghana Football Association and as a ministry no edi wo mo kano what the krata ko ma ministry no se sabre na sitene mu aye din dia man oyare enu to pesika kakra e dia hwe ne ho enu ntisika bia kam bia bro kosi akadema the Black Meteors bia no ministry no emboa no mo man nsanka sikai se de bia obetimi ni asa ne ho yare wei aye nsema Emmanuel William Esu ode atudwa togbe afede eno ne aye so box supporters ne din ko wode ato manim se de Hazleburg fans no omini bibia say we say Hazleburg Jesse no and also moto e de a support team no so support e Hazleburg a oba stadium a also team say team ni Jesse and yes obe say we fiata de bi na de aba also team say Jesse now de ba not that supporters na say sempo no wo mo appreciate nyema o metimi aye opobiman sempo no mo kopie mu opobiman no wo mani Jesse dwumedie no e koso wo say nyesa dwumedie we nkwa no mbewie e nyema wo do bebria wo mo eya ebema pobiman ada pobiman ademu sronko enu nti supporters no enguso enter team na chi said bia good results in a betimi aba ede ama team no and so next week Tuesday and yet is appeals committee of the Ghana Football Association George Akwesi efriye ni case no wo metimi international ruling no de wo mu bia no wo metimi de aba beto dwade ate say next week Tuesday ye no wo metena case ni so na de wo mu bia no wo mu de aba efa elections a ye ba beto the Black Queens of Ghana Nora coach Nora one name in squad awodi ebehye Rwanda wo national team no Heart of Lions ene wo many Vision FC ebabo an kofa kese general yemfa insia.
General, any updates on Asante Kotoko and Newmont sponsorship deal? Also, one is the IMC of Asante Kotoko going to appoint a public relations person. Gambi ena ebusa semwe kwa miki se uni humbibia
na PR de minim humbibi PR de almost say omo appointee any PR but almost say PR kwa no mebisa no more compared to say Chelsea, more compared to Manchester United, so PR but communication department sa line bi na ompeso mutoni so be communication department BBC on issue statement on the beba from the communication department but some be appointed PR now one nam ko there and they almost they will not do that.
Okay.
But clear.
No, clear.
Okay.
Matthias, the nipa ba ko na me no bi say omo na ye communications. Na mom
communication department omo ho be ye juma. Nti say BBC a omo issue statement.
BBC na say be say new information bi you mean from omo church and same bi.
Nti omo plan some be organize. Omo plan some be organize meet the press. Before each game, or make share in some truffle. Nafe if a game no no omaka nafe some truffle so sembium besum no
game no ho na say bia ye won semba kwa na menu bia be busa Asante Kotoko company for no more clarify no ma de man na information bia when
this all chairman press meet the president ba
me information agent ne e Asante Kotoko I come we are singing out here. Meantime, media press.
Umbishia some.
Some of my one.
Yes, some may be some kind. And I know the normal fast strategy. One say, I'm person me say they will take the pace. And my won't choose.
Be open information. Be no banana with information.
There be on my mouth. Okay. All right. The cost of the update. Because almost say appointing PR no. The problem baba
from sir, you know, names we need PR.
We need PR. No, kwa. Almost say me busa kuntumpo ni afere. Je no me ambusa no. We say omo mpe problem. Omo kofa Andy beko Inshira FM. Na pure for ebuofu. Adena me friend wamba me ho. Na okọ pimso. Na Kessben move almost some person situation biom. So the communication department will be working. The information be piano, they will be providing them. They will set the pace.
Okay. I think the two games Semenyo started and games he's come from the bench for the Black Stars. To me, coming from the bench is far better than starting. But what I saw in yesterday's game and against Angola and shouldn't start again. Please, your pundits take on that. Tamale Kingsley and so Ebusawe. Good morning, boss. I want to find out if the National Sports Authority boss, the Minister for Youth and Sports, and the presidency watched the Black Stars game yesterday. They should be ashamed of themselves for this embarrassment. If I were Kudus or any other top player, I would have opted out. Ghanaians should be free to call me unpatriotic. West Ham will not be happy watching a player they spent £40 million on endanger his career on such death trap of a pitch. We wish the Phobians all the best in Tamale. We are begging the Heart of Oak fans in Tamale to support the RCC and the NCC and also go by the measures put in place. Unaccredited fans are not allowed around the team in camp. So the fans shouldn't feel bad about the decision the RCC and the NCC are doing. Therefore, our collective interest. Na Kala, so where?
Yes, I don't.
Okay, what's I say now? When you fan of pay?
Some to climb me baba much in my bread.
All right. Say problem be my referees name. Assembly.
Yeah, because I wish since I'm here awards no member. Enti mefa kwanya yeso no mabọ mo ewini award e bebo efe na baso e bebo representation of Ghana so abaso wonte e pa mo de ma mo nkola na omo so etimi fam bedu samre no if there's a uti omo mienu am winning awards na uti the best referee na center referee na nasmo kan say or started referee way back 17 years and our time referee musa na nyamia na doma wa ba benya da award no that means obi shase rag for na shase training na man be do bia odue no the same thing and I Emmanuel Dolagban wa kola Dollar Sunya best assistant referee also can the same thing. So also started officiating 17 years. That I know 17 years. And to when you actually say Nkrophobia a year or more Juma and Masano man Babedrie. Yes, him says I know man be continue. As I'm talking to you now, no, on my selection are any part 30 center referees, 30 assistant referees. More pramprama or more juma. Said the bear na me had my season I bano a bear juma. But Joe me reservation kakra about say any part 30 no. The Koba Kakrebu was my Ebeshenia Kamas.
But AFCON Cote d'Ivoire, 32 referees.
Yeah.
Ghana ni Lai Kahon.
Yeah.
One assistant referee because he will be.
Yes, because that is what we have. A shasi mrebine nyabi kranko.
Okay.
Na ye nyina na ka at that time no na Daniel kwa no akwa elite B referee and then now he is elite A referee. That is why because say 30 more problem on in the sense that time na okobi okona say ye bibia wi a na ye na befi because wakwa test the feel of it into oba time bia na prepare no say me dey metimi akọ and this I feel na dey be okokonya no na obafie no and na boa na ginger and say we no there meaning say enche bia say nipa we be dey e be free so omo time no so ano na ye mompa say sebi oba ko feli ne mo we na age na to say by next 2 years 3 years e nipa be say 4 e be free list no so e elite A no enti say me yere me ho a me de me kwako kem e so okoye no hu say the motivation esitie hu say the yes ayem krofo enti sa ne o ma omo so hye omo ho dene ema omo ye dey omo timu se da bi se kwa ye betimi akamu dia se nipa we free so asa pepe enti wo hwa the same thing enti we are praying se na me adoma omo koduru a enioma bia nkonkosi because nipa de bibia betimi asi na bia kofa but we are praying se ombe quantity mu no ombe kono ba kofa mu a ombe stay na ombe betimi a tournament na ma Ghana edinkunim.
Okay. General, there is an interlocutory injunction placed on the commencement of the league, but Ashgold's letter was just a reminder to the Ghana Football Association of the court case at hand. Oh, okay. Familia Accra, Ona Odiwe, and so Brevefa Commissioners Kakra Baiba. Newton Lati Marijata, Nafi Yaba, Na Kala, and so the Indian Abre. Now call Brekuma. Mfuni I was sending him now, but so
ya na mpese ma ko ufili local food no nse makase sa ho de okwa da bia me kona manya sa local food na bia na ha me
okay do contractor ba na wo twam funi nam ne
se de open de are na open mpese kondo
se me miam sikaram de to
sam so miam sikaram de to sam me kono ma ko didi
amofa dwantoa chema bia obi a ma mentia o ne nasi se wa gasa sikana o de to de are ne na ma and Kasa Udu Sigabatos
Chama Michabe President.
He's convinced, although Liberia have missed out of the next edition of the African Cup of Nations, they are still capable of causing an upset against the much star-studded Black Star squad this afternoon in Accra.
Well, Liberia ain't going to the Africa Cup of Nations. It's a sad thing, but here we go with a kickoff. It's a friendly international between Ghana and Liberia.
Here is Schindler. It's a lovely ball trying to pick out Fatal Hamidou. Fatal looks for Semenyo. Here is Semenyo. Semenyo tries to shoot as a block. It's an outswinger from Kudus. Heads go up. Almost the opening goal. Nicolas Opoko swings in one. Again, is Ghana defending with header from Edu. Here is Semenyo. An opportunity for the first goal. It's Antoine Semenyo. Can he score? Semenyo goes past the goalkeeper. And Semenyo has missed a glorious opportunity to hand Ghana the opening goal. How did he miss this opportunity, Semenyo?
Yeah, he knows he should have done much better with that. That run was perfect. The timing was good. But it looked like the soggy nature of the field also played its part. This is the where he overhit it, or seems to overhit it. And obviously he could have done much better. It was a solo effort. It would have been a brilliant goal for Antoine Semenyo. His first goal at the Accra Sports Stadium in national colours. What a miss.
To replace Alexander Jiku. Here's Nyama, lovely goal, brilliant stuff from Enes Nyama. What a beauty, the control was exquisite and the delivery, top class. Enes Nyama scores his second Black Stars goal. He scored the first goal in the AFCON qualifiers, and he scored for the very first time at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's Ghana 1, Liberia 0.
Well, what more could we have asked for? We've been talking about his tenacity up front, his pace, his power. This time he got it spot on, got the ball right onto that left foot of his and delivered it when it mattered most. Carefully worked out goal. Let's look at the build-up again, right from the heart of midfield. Long ball. Nyama got there first, controlled nicely.
It took a bit of a deflection, but it doesn't take anything away from the beauty and quality of the goal.
It doesn't.
Good ball from Nicolas Opoko to begin with.
Taylor measured pass. And Nyama got to the ball fair and square, controlled it nicely.
So, you get where the vibe is coming from. Ghana 1, Liberia 0. Good play from Fatal Abdul Hamid.
Another friendly to get themselves prepared for the Moroccan counter. The Egyptians beat them by 3-0.
Chance for Liberia is a good block from Opoko. Jamal on the volley, and it goes out for a goal kick.
To get themselves back into the game, because every time they've played and they've gone down by a 0-1 margin, they lose the fight.
Chance for Ghana, Nyama. Here is Kudus. Kudus! The 2 goals scored from Thursday have repeated it on Tuesday. It's Mohamed Kudus on the second for the Black Stars of Ghana, assisted by Enes Nyama. It's Ghana 2, Liberia 0.
So the onslaught is on, 59 minutes gone in the game. And then I tell you what, it will come to a time when the Black Stars score a goal. All you're going to hear is Kudus.
The build-up was good. Semenyo to Nyama, he didn't waste time. He found Kudus, controlled it the first time, checked on the left foot, and unleashes one beyond the reach of goalkeeper Boyson. Spectacular finish from Mohamed Kudus. Here is Fatal. He's trying to find his teammate. Soa with a left-footed cross, and Jordan Ayew makes it 3 for Ghana. Assisted by Jonathan Soa. Instant impact, and Andrew Ayew goes to him with a big hug. Ghana 3, Liberia 0. Intelligent play from Jonathan Soa.
Look at the power, look at the pace. Laid on the pass with that left foot of his. First time of asking was denied. Second time he went in there. And just after the goal, Captain Andre Ayew
he figured out that he was the real deal and not even the goal scorer. Instant impact.
He went to say congratulations to his brother, then dashed off to Soa.
Ofori. That's something to the admiration of the fans. Clever play from the Ghanaian goalie this time. Here is Jonathan Soa on the run. It's a good tackle from Due. Jordan trying to provide for Soa. Ayew has made 92 appearances for Ghana.
This is an opportunity.
Afternoon in Accra.
Well, Liberia ain't going to the Africa Cup of Nations. It's a sad thing, but here we go with a kickoff. It's a friendly international between Ghana and Liberia.
Here is Schindler. It's a lovely ball trying to pick out Fatal Hamidou. Fatal looks for Semenyo. Here is Semenyo. Semenyo tries to shoot as a block. It's an outswinger from Kudus. Heads go up. Almost the opening goal. Nicolas Opoko swings in one. Again, is Ghana defending with header from Edu. Here is Semenyo. An opportunity for the first goal. It's Antoine Semenyo. Can he score? Semenyo goes past the goalkeeper. And Semenyo has missed a glorious opportunity to hand Ghana the opening goal. How did he miss this opportunity, Semenyo?
Yeah, he knows he should have done much better with that. That run was perfect. The timing was good. But it looked like the soggy nature of the field also played its part. This is the where he overhit it, or seems to overhit it, and obviously he could have done much better. It was a solo effort. It would have been a brilliant goal for Antoine Semenyo, his first goal at the Accra Sports Stadium in national colours. What a miss.
To replace Alexander Jiku. Here's Nyama, lovely goal, brilliant stuff from Enes Nyama. What a beauty, the controls exquisite and the delivery, top class. Enes Nyama scores his second Black Stars goal. He scored the first goal in the AFCON qualifiers, and he scored for the very first time at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's Ghana 1, Liberia 0.
Well, what more could we have asked for? We've been talking about his tenacity up front, his pace, his power. This time he got it spot on.
Production Kessben 3.3 live Kessben television. Eso Samson Kessben 2.9 Accra. Enti na nchemua kwa Mickey Odeba ya no mame nye ni ye kakra emfa emamo. The interim management committee of Kumasi Asante Sporting Club has appointed a 5-member communications team tasked with handling match promotion and other communication activities related to the club. The team includes Daniel Kwame Dankwa, Anthony Chum, Berima Samuel, Akusa Owusu, Junior, Adu Achampon, and Setni Dakun. Their mandate will include match operation communications for the 2023-2024 season and other related club issues, as and when requested, under the supervision of the administrative manager Emmanuel Newton Dasobre, who will double as the head of the communications team. Na enonso nchechemu minim sa what is really yes yeah.
I'm saying the requested for Nana. It is an upgrade of the discussion na ekoso fese one mo na beboa ama team no say open information from the team the IMC will be in a better position to explain or to release or to meet the press and only IMC no but games babe so obviously you need numbers at the stadium. You need people that will move from one radio station to the other. And 5 nipa num no ma yom general. Omo na be say just to make sure on be promote Kotoko games. On be ma Kotoko supporters who game e koso. Any niam e koso with the team e betimi aginja omo for them to talk to stadium. For me it's a step in the right direction. And one idea no be a person you know.
Newton, that's the head of our team.
Yes.
Okay.
So you know, say
league, promotion.
Yes. Also,
mainly,
yes, league, in particular, and also I'm saying you'll be control the direction of the communication.
Okay.
Into one said, "Don't be say, Kotoko players on Beji League." And also a better also omu team building. Obin so jina fem also omu team building. Obin so say Kotoko also omu league. Inti who is going to direct the communique of the Kotoko team? And only Adjuma da so bre ebiti ebeye as the head of the communication team. Now more makano one radio station to the other, one TV station to the other. No more because supporters then na say I'm who the need to come to stadium and support the team now. Coach Prosperity Edano. For me it's a step in the right direction.
KG Oman FM. Good afternoon, baby. I will be Mamintia papa. Okay. Yabeko Newton lati married at ho na yahwe da ono so de bread and sana yaba wrap up e wo studio ha kala Newton minim so why crowd amamra ho quickly na also wa Black Stars adwuma kakra oni be and sana the other local stories in chichi mu so abrem. Hello married at
na say the way kind to Jano so follow your blaster no kakra na each and every time bia no me wade ba ko bia na me fa free Hughton ne hono fight the team no how all grow collectively alongside the members of the squad. Now Osha baby am dey start here free no a bit odd as compared to yana how am here no so Osha Hughton oba be defending as against the 64th getting to the 65th minute when na the structure for set piece against Ghana for it's the blend of the zonal marking and man marking and na who screen so yeah share piece by piece and your information ba kumienu na dey toso two ne say we share the zonal marking any man marking situations player original Antoine Semenyo now okay Central African Republic make Buka reposition no one say original out because of the pace and how you good in scoring Inaki and now say Antoine Semenyo so a role na all ball instead of Bukari because na Bukari need pitch so na who Antoine so yeah corner kicks free kicks set pieces zonal marking player no apart from your structure na a work box there's one player original outside the zone or no na ya na Antoine Semenyo so that during second balls and on the ball outlet for your attacking transitions. So Antoine Semenyo on share forest is not in the midst of the blocks or stay out set be ya ball be back net to a chia makwekwe eto chia or no Antoine Semenyo no on the betimi the key outlet. So share set piece here. We dealt with two different floated balls from two different angles. They're not born they're dead and they're open play. Now we any kodi Antoine Semenyo moving closer to the area, every Ghanaian felt Antoine Semenyo the ball at net, and unfortunately, ball no Anthony Anko and the other. But you boom by thought. Now you how Antoine Semenyo it me say go. So from this angle, we are talking about a striker beer or to say Thierry Henry mudidi droba mudi a high come mailbox on the cry. But be a keeper in position, no keeper na commenting on away, and so I correct me up goalkeeper. So nothing prevents Antoine Semenyo if our confidence or the technical ability say about picking goalkeeper from that direction and the distance about Antoine. But let's talk from here to general say oh share screen as well. There are two different diameters. One at the distance of the goalkeeper we cover now 13.2 meters out the cheap and no money a big distance. Two, what should the angle now what be no so 74 degrees as against in the last foot to the pole now at the furthest bend Antoine Semenyo so angle no so space in a distance in the chino so and unfortunately Antonio some want me alpha ball no Antoinette and say these are some of the situations, but the coach in the person will achieve, you're getting a pacey, attack over to me the ball now during second balls. Now, Osha line up on free back Jiku, Edu, Nicolas Opoku, I'm going to form on the free back and a watch on Abdul Hamid Fatau, and Shenla, making it a free back. 4 middle and 3 attackers in a 3-4-3. Now 4 no 150 hono mienu they can say wing backs a row. Now let me ask actually what dey be ayeko. Ebe won say variety of 4 backs ya na yebo Pep Guardiola abobi na saying na Tanaki ubenya Manuela Kanji no anya Diaz edna kan ho to be a Carlo Cabeso so. And only the latest modern day back for Aba. Now, Osha back 4 now. We also see a back 4. One here near back says a back 3, but the position and the role of Baba Idrisu complement me and Sano also see a back 4. Another alternative to the traditional back 4 now, 2 and 3 4. In this regard, full backs in the more midfield duties into in the final 10, limiting one of those 2 central midfielders to stay and protect the back 3. That makes it a back 4. It's my camp pepper the only pair John Stones and a general, but a idea again John Stones. One of either Baba Idrisu or Edmond Ado. And no your shape or not General Yedebo. And one ourselves who high always you see them somewhere now one of the 2 central midfielders and complementing back 4. The modern day how a game it changes quickly. As I say, follow, as I say, maybe, and Chris Hughton is making sure say after another game, how many Ghanaian pundits or journalists or even the general populace, and a bought fullbacks, it is so an I bought fullbacks and I said, oh man, they said a game because of protection. Fullbacks in back 4 in this case, fullbacks call 7 as midfield duties top or now it wanna do or Baba Idrisu are complimenting me and making sure say we still have our back 4 intact. So game no change. The shape was one. You cannot see square. It was to contain the Liberians, of course, and to control them in the second half. So you contain and control. Opponent, you dicey. You don't go opening up quickly. So now buy a gun and you contain them first. So without the ball, you shape we defended in 5. Not 2 central midfielders and about a double up. This is a manager around the 37th minute in the shape and our screen is little knowledge of the position. A catcher said, don't go opening up, giving them majority of the pockets. Saturday with me, Liberia the first ball to Neta. She pressure so I think he set up in a way to control these guys. Not second half, because every game, second half space is not so same first half. That has been the basic principle of systems. Every game, be a second half, tiredness, injuries, and kitten knocks, and my spaces, General Yana Ababedi Demu Ewohomo. Dealing with situations, not me shot, you say, oh, share your team. You have a lot of players or a faina or mobile. How to put them together to form a very strong team, it will take a while, it will take certain failures, lessons, a lot, and sana yako. So, share Bako, and I'm never share one. Every time the year you say Kudus very good, but very good on which foot? Kudus ne nine ben kuno ye adwuma no dodo esen ne nine fa no eti defender obema Kudus use ne nine fa no by force no Kudus ontimi fa good cross e ma box room this one gina ball no so it is all baby across we call ya can left no it would have been inch perfect by any nine fa no general baby Kudus ball ne fa no amu wa hu baby a ekotoye very lot of questions are na e we team no now alternatively yen share variations we on the ball your shape no 3-3-4. Oh, sir, and your master son. Free central midfielders with the inclusion of Kudus, who are drop here free, or Jai, Semenyo attack, and Akoka Niama and Semenyo. In addition to them, no Babenya, Schindler, and Fatau as attackers. So, almost say Fatau Nabano, Schindler, Soswaba, Niama Semenyo, and a Kudus, Ababeka, Edmonado, and Baba Idrisu, leaving the back 3, middle 3, and a final 4. Final 4 will be more expansion because of the wave, and your 2 strikers, Niama and Semenyo. Now the variety of that profile Niama wono actually say otimi create dribble, otimi pass it, and otimi ball in the final third honomo as a key central striker because onye nchenchen kwana obeta who a player friend say Niama otimi ekọ ba bia ball no na o share pass no e buy no similar pass and the goal ni buy no so similar pass the goal ni buy dia ye ni goal ni ho nkobo it was a recycle moment just a pass the call a pass so now the ball got down here and sana later no who say back four na makachron around the 51st minute shape no that so entered and so after say a recycle few balls you know Nicholas Opoku really had the best of measurement sending that ball close to 60-meter distance. A lot went on and sana ball never beton it but who say Niama a huge potential as I say a ball ho by what the TV China players in the ball by this face you know a show expression of joy from the manager. I mean show me and saying him after saying Niama a touch ball the ball not turn it Hughton at 10 and you share two and you or express it you know deep satisfaction within himself say Juma Niama boy connecting that to Nicholas Opoku manager Naniaje. Now every time the answer person who's a team gra share the mental connection between a central defender and then an attacker. And yes, my boy and yes, but a we soon now let's talk about Niama in a short while. First of all, the touch. Now, ball, man send it to be control. Look at that touch and look at the distance of the ball. The angle of the shot is so tight. The vision with which he really understood. The keeper no, but I saw the ball and I saw the fight because no, I didn't say or the back caught the second post and the strength. The 9 of the touching ball and 1 of the shooting here. These are the 4 different metrics. A man player who said this boy is indeed a real potential, a prodigy indeed. Okay, but be a body free back. In the first touch, the 9 corner of the shoot here, and that tight angle, keep an idea, Kotomi in the Bomusulia, and Obiabaswa, apart from Niama, Nicholas Opoku tailored measured pass, and they echo a final third one. Niama make sure say, you know, we are blessed to have players at general. Niama to me and create to Timisha, and Tony Semenyo showed and say, apart from so the ball net as a striker, he can also press as a defender because Bonnie Krawa, we a defender. I keep telling my boys now this is something Dolly for Liberia after somebody crying or assessing the options and Antoine Semenyo also a way say on pressing who to press and when to go but the distance is so close between these two players and Antoine Semenyo for when you could see Central African Republic game also when or started pressure now around this same zone and how many players are they taking off so this is Niama and then this is Kudus. Antoine Semenyo as a defender won back the ball through the pressure now and we have 2 runners box room and attackers no the ball no 2 different spaces I can once and back in the half space between the Liberian central defense and the back the area zones no Kudus occupy so this is Kudus should be a Kudus and this is Antoine Semenyo after so the ball no the man Niama and the connection between Kudus and Antoine Semenyo later on the become once but Antoine Semenyo did some marvelous job without the ball attackers no don't want to chance any ball anymore but he started the pressure wanted quickly release the ball from his feet done the man Niama sensing and anticipating the movement of Kudus one chop ball who be general now so can say medical say your back 5 in addition to the 2 wing backs the TS so say in the final third I 5 2 central midfielders in the baba no ma 3 strikers and only 5 at this point we some one question full backs 2 no here for Fatau Shinla or Marco 3 back and making sure say 5-5 so Rose Juma field so and that incisive pass me can want some show say assist me or player near ho adwuma kakra ball ne buy no Kudus ho adwuma ba kumienu and Sana or finish it at the net we are gradually building our attack midfield and defense but these guys show say each and every day so opponent be say unya no amfa an check your systems opponent be na o twen e dia check now the make kind on say Antoine Semenyo is proving say when him quite fast pressing after that shot na keeper na save watch here kakra no starting game no pressure no our position so won the ball back recycled the ball and Sana or assist so this is the pressure against Central African Republic. Baba Yara Park EFA. Now this is Antoine Semenyo. After say onya ball we there's another space and you Kudus. This is Niama or starting movie here. So space where very very vital space for your players, you know, but we are almost body free. But it all started with Antonio Semenyo against Liberia, similar pattern, and against Central African Republic for the day previously, and also see a similar pattern. But always, once a kudus or follow box, you know. So near my cranny honma, once a kudus eba. The other goal also so I was saying the catch how your team know each and every day be a grow, you create chances, you recycle play, no opponent and try so or retreat spaces, you know, or suffocate little pockets at your wall or team. The switch of playing here, Juma. Now, inside the morning was so hard. Say, this is fatal. I will be taking you to Qatar. Don't worry. This is fatal. After so now, 1-on-1 across and then quickly, Shenla Baya about best support in that overload. But Shaha say, this is Kudus. He's not a center forward. We're a creative attacker. To say about 10 and now about chain, but this is Kudus. Now, Ocean is saying I already a kind of manipulation of the last line of defense. Just what the watching ADD or movement and your position. Waiting someone about Kudus. I had the boy. My God, Kudus. But he really felt to say that ball should have ended at the back of the net. A queen born and fast one turn net and be anti but be imagine what I say. The movement and the patterns, how we repeat, don't let you champion, but Kudus made sure say, or beat one the offside trap on my setting, no activating by getting connection to that ball. Now from Fatau, the ball was brought back and Sana Eko Kudus. Let me take you to Qatar. Near pattern with our two-player. The same thing. Who is saying the next in South Korea? Gideon Mensah had access to the ball, set on the ball in the air, but at the time, no Gideon Mensah before crowd the ball in the corner. No one said area no I choked. Who said a Korea for no 3 players on one tackle box to you be enemy. Inaki, Andre, are you the captain and then Kudus? Or we now outside the box. Gideon Mensah made that send the ball in the call. So after assessing, say area no you empty the general. He held on to possession, waited. Jordan overloaded that angle, and then watch Kudus. Makacho, the manipulation of the last line of defense, or you're off, and also but he has some sense of judgment of the position of the goalkeeper. And Jordan, I mean, look at that pass from Jordan. It was a pass to cross, and Jordan, and the man Kudus out share. Now then, Kudus, watch a Korea we are, or say, Liberia for chance, but that is not the most important thing. But how he moved into the area, serving as a center forward, I can't alert actually going forward. Who close to striker now? Kudus the other goal was really a ball now a Liberia for no having Jordan and then Kudus as your 2 strikers, but they drop it by the ball quickly, and the combination between Fatau and the teammate of Mohamed Yama in Jonathan Sowa. Now this is another movement. Jordan and you knew so I'm far ball, but the most important position happens to be around the zone. How many times anyone who space we being a Ghanaian player being the occupant, but this have been the cases. Yana a game. Jordan really moved well, and Jonathan and Chap ball and a general was sending that cut back by but Oshe Andre you the celebration and not an inside Jonathan so and now Bonabasopa quickly one touch ball on his weaker foot. Jonathan a cut back. So these are some of the repetitive patterns away a team. As I said, your ball by and Krano or my we should give them confidence. They should play with joy. Be a lot of mistakes, but they will grow with those mistakes. Kakra, your team call Liberia, the pitch and everything might not give us the best, the real shape of the team. But what if and Kelusu game na a na Quebec? So since we won, since our who's a shape formation is here, Yenshe na yen discuss these possibilities going forward. Now, you show how Hughton obetimi lead Ghana Ediako. Early days, some of the opponents need to be testing real. Okay. But they say there, and you are smooth. Edema coaching. General, I'm not near cheering from our all right, Newton Latte Marijata, ma yenda was enough. Ye may wrap up no kakra. Ewo studio, come say Don Kubabo na breaking it with the phone so babe transit. A minute, new Andy. Then and Cowdy about 2 months and a calazo, Mamma so 1 minute. Never had on Uzbeka. Chairman Solomon birthday, but I usually you chief say 1 year more. Okay, but we the area. We Ella say or we should Madame Daniela, or 100 Dabine. No, Madame Cecilia rather, or 100 Dabine, or we should know happy birthday. Now, coupon channel on Yana Kessy. You know, I don't answer me all. Okay, Kala. Ajo, birthday abadi ama meso me resi da akusibi.
that could say happy birthday. Now Joe, I'm saying anopakwa make a story say FA president Urake to Krikubeko akokasa akire referees no. And it will go akokasa akire referees na e bompa say nsema obeka no onse mu kina say de be ya omonhwe de wire ama referees this year. At least card there. So obi ye bibi na say ye bo abaso e de ka mawa. Also tifie na say also yero ho say bia o de baba na bia na 2 bedroom. Na league na e be sha ase no. Omonyere omo so ombe ni omayi na make bibi say 30 na omo fa na me won ho asem kakra ka no jo bibi a omo ka akase say no ye time na ye di referee no say wo kona say FIFA referee e matches de bia how ne say unim say one day oba ko test the feeling of premier it said the whole season am ye kala na me new on the list. Na so de mako tamale amma ko se de tamale city o de mako brekum amma ko se de brekum city 2 pekra na me fo se me a part of Premier League team it e bedru ba bi na emu be de na be ka se kala nko tamale no kala nim se de city na ukore de aba be si na sa microphone nyina na che se omu referee de nyina ahye che se omu ndi referee biem. So meanwhile, if I invest for the past 3 years of mobile, I was a microphone. It's about a catalyst, So because if you look at it, say a FIFA referees or Africa, you select you here. Joseph FIFA referees of Africa, yeah. But these are the referees I select you. But here, about prelims now, OBTB come back up FIFA and Jenny Batch, CAF and Jenny Batch. Identity because or the name kwa test bi said the bear next time on your opportunity obo said the humanity it is ankrofo we nyan kom ye backroom and omo yes adwuma I hope say nka betimi aboa etimi say orake dokrogu say so duru ono ma onka na mom ne next ade bi obeye no sa review panel na enya purely technical on se sa technical team no and ekoye say adwuma no me dana say watie asem so e wa ha say CID every week in week out biano on be show sa clips no and nkola be yes meetings no e be mo mistakes o mo ye no on betime dey a correct you mo sa no manoma we na for say be mo e be ma referees no enim die be kosoro e betime aboa once again Danelai ni nua akosi champion ye ball ma bas kwesi bro be champion ye ball ma baso se nyame ayo madum manya sa akonya no omunko tigana ni mai.
Good afternoon, Sir Joe. I'm enjoying the program even though I didn't tune in early. I must say Newton's analysis is world class. I'm highly impressed and full of praise and respect for the kind of work he does. He's a gem. Benjamin Romario Akins, Abokobi Accra, Onadiwe, and so Breye. Embrace to say breaking news of Jafo, and so Ebetrasi. Pamcho, Ompeji Omu, no mienu. DJ KA and so the idea ebeba will be in a feeding from free Accra. Once again, happy birthday Sonko Enko Emma Dada Kusi on the party them so organizing baby do how you would we call wow nimdo. Okay, I'm some breaking news up next. What's any more